man, oh man, the lag. Holy smokes. Is this thing gonna start up today or what? Oy vey. Must be the weather. Oh, it's gotta be the weather. All right, we're live. Nobody's here. It's just me, guys. So we'll throw in a Zoom link. If anybody'd like to join in, feel free to come on in. It's free for all. Oh, so what's everybody up to? The weather in Michigan has been cold. We've had frost advisories for like 3 nights in a row. The daytimes have been good, but man, has it been cold at night. So it's been kind of crazy. And no, I haven't got out to fly. I'm fighting off. I've got 3 torn tendons in my rotator cuff out of 4. So the shoulder's not as good as it should be. So I haven't done a whole lot. But anyway, Unlimited Vertical welcoming Crowley, Blind Neil, Tim UFO, Drone Shots Jody. I'm not sure where my entourage has disappeared to tonight. They're normally here, but for some reason, nobody showed. 360, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, right now we're just kind of chilling and all that kind of thing. But Adam was probably working late, so he will be in, I'm sure, sometime, probably towards the end of the stream, depending on how long we go. And I'm not sure where Tim is. I haven't heard from him. He's probably got some weird excuse. The sun's nice and he's flying drones or some stupid shit like that or something. I don't know. These kids and their toys, man. They're like always out doing something. 360, you got a car this week, huh, bro? I'm gonna be moving in no time. Mobile. Uh-oh, it sounds like my neighbor's getting ready to start the Harley again. Oh, he must not know how to use it yet. He's having trouble. The Arizona drone dude, what's going on? Yeah. Maybe he's gonna put it up for the night. It is getting that time of night, man. Who knows? Who knows? But Crowley, you been out flying, huh? I'm sure you're always out flying. Is my audio working okay? It must be. I see movement. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can find some things to share. I did get out this week. Unfortunately, my ATV that I was hoping to arrive came as a ring. I mean, I paid more for this. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. But what we will get into is, let's see, go here maybe? Oh, that's not going to do it any justice at all. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. We got to figure out where these other videos are. Hold on. There's some other videos somewhere in here. Other stuff. I know this is a video. Let's see where else. Open file location. No, it told me I had other videos already done. That's not cool. All right, we'll find them and get them. But got one. We'll pull this up. Oh, I should have done it as a short, but oh well. So let's go screen share and see if it's going to share tonight. And well, I should have done it with audio. Ed, what's going on, buddy? Michael McReynolds. I hope you guys are seeing this because for some reason it's not showing anything up on my end yet. Where's my video? Let's see. What the heck? This is not cool. I don't like this shit. When it doesn't work like it's supposed to. Okay. Now what the heck? Now it killed this one way over to minimized. What the heck? I don't know if you guys caught that or not. Probably not, huh? This thing is starting to tick me off here. Now, where's my screen share button, damn it? It disappeared. Why is that? Drag down here, open up. Come on. Where did it go? Damn, my OBS is playing with me over here big time. Zoom. And now, why won't it give me my full damn window? And it won't let me stop sharing. No. Cancel. There we go. Leave. Freaking thing. For some reason, Zoom's fighting me tonight. It's probably the last update I did on Windows. Grandpa FPV, what's going on? Chaos. Off-roading ring you got there. Yeah, dude. That ring is going to be so pimping. Not. John DiNardo. All right. What the heck? Let me see if share screen now. More. No. Files. Ooh, no. Can't do that either. Why doesn't it want to do my share screen for me? Maybe something screwed up over here. I don't know. It didn't want to work last week for some reason either. So I think it's something to do with updates that I've done or something. It's really starting to tick me off though. Let's see if we can locate some other stuff that I was going to show. Maybe, I don't know if it'll let me today. I'm not sure what it wants to do here. All right, let's go here. And you probably won't be able to see that either. Now, where's my other window so I can check? Okay, there's that. There's that. Oh, it's not going to share, is it? Oh, maybe. No. Why is it showing it? Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold on. I think it'll do it in a minute. Maybe. There we go. There we go. So that's one. There's another one. See if it changes. Make sure YouTube's keeping up over here. So my adventure this week is well, get that picture back. I went out and picked up a toy. So this is some pictures of the toy that I picked up. If Windows will keep right. Yeah, I figured you were at work, Edge. I was more curious as to where Tim is, because he said he was going to be my backup, and Adam's gone this week. We all know that. Where's Timmy? Oh, there's me. Let me see if I can find a link And oh, look at that. There's a link in the chat. Should be easy to find. If anybody'd like to come in and join, feel free to come on in. Let's see. Close this. Let's go back up here a minute and see if I can find the other. Okay. It probably, oh, let's see.
A nice look at the bike.
All right, here you go, DW. It's for you, buddy.
A nice look at the bike. It's another view from the other side. That's what you really want.
Pretty quiet, like really. All right, here we go, DW. Stop that. Stop. So yeah, that was my adventure this week. Well, got me a toy. So it's a 2008 with only 8,000 miles on it. So it should be a long runner for quite some time. It's a 650 Yamaha V-Star Classic. So it's got some things I have to do to it. There's no saddlebags, there's no wing guard, this or that. So we'll have to do some minor upgrades here and there, I think, and play with it a little bit, see what we can do. But I put on like 50 miles on it today. Went into town, had a doctor's appointment for physical therapy, so I figured good time to ride into town and did my doctor's appointment. And oh my gosh, look who's here. Wow. Surprise, surprise. Oh, he's at work. Sweet. What's up, Plum? You're saying connecting to audio yet. That's different not seeing you with a hat on. It says you're muted. On your end, you're muted. It won't let me add audio. It says ask to unmute's the only option it gives me.
How's that?
There you go. Now we got you.
Yep. I'm only coming on for a minute.
Holy fuck, look at that go. Look at that face, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I like gray in there already too.
Fuck yeah, a lot of gray.
You're 10 years behind me. It'll be like this another 10 then, huh?
Oh yeah, five tops. Yeah, tops.
Did you see
They said I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, grow a beard. So I grow a beard.
Did you see the pictures of the new toy and whatnot?
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice cruiser, dude.
Oh yeah. I'd kill myself on that.
Nah, I'm taking her easy. Not trying to get stupid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Seen he came on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Come out for 5 minutes.
there you go. Yeah, I was just saying that nobody had showed up in the side chat or anything yet, and hadn't heard from Tim. And I figured it was your late night, so you wouldn't be on until later or whatever. And then I seen your name pop up. I was like, wow, what the heck? What, did you get the night off? And then I seen the background. I knew it was at work.
Oh yeah, I'm at work. Crazy shit.
So yeah, the weather this weekend's supposed to be like tits, dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
Totally gorgeous, like 70s and shit.
Oh yeah, my packs are already charged. I probably have to top them off, but
I'm probably gonna charge the packs tomorrow night after a ride. Oh,
oh yeah.
I don't know how long of a ride I'll go for tomorrow, but I'm sure
Well,
once I get done working, I'm gonna want to go for a quick ride around or something.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 brand new quads I haven't flown yet. I got that Alien one, and I got that one Chris sent me, that 6S.
Oh shit.
Yep, beta
Adam was
flight and
looking pretty
6S.
Amish lately. Tim says you look pretty Amish.
I love it. I'm never shaving it again.
I like having it cleaned up on the sides. Down here is not too bad, but I keep the chin cleaned up too.
Oh yeah. The only
It
bitch
bothers
is
me
that
having stuff rubbing up against it. The covers and blankets is more so. This gets in the way all the time. I'll go to tuck in and it'll be all up in my nose and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The only bad thing is you go try to eat a coney dog or something sloppy. Yeah, dude, you're wearing that shit.
Yeah. And all up in the mustache and all down the goatee. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had some chili dogs the other night. And yeah.
Come back from lunch, everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I'm saving them for
I'll
later.
fly with you guys Saturday if you want, Lon Denard says.
Oh yeah.
So where are we gonna fly though? We gotta get
I
in
don't know.
touch,
We got
figure out where to fly. Tim, what are you doing Saturday? The other option is Grand Rapids is having drone racing. I've been invited to like go hang out with these Grand Rapids drone racers, dude.
Oh, they
So we
invite me
need to
all the
make
time.
some
I just-
appearances and whatnot. Go down. Some of the stuff they do is during the week. Some of it's on the weekends.
Mm.
But they're like a race team down there or whatever as well. So it might even be some of the guys that we ran into when we went down to see Jim
Probably.
one day, dude. You never know. But
Probably is. Scott, I'm sure it is.
I don't know. I don't know exactly who invited me or this or that. So I was like, and so the other night when Josh was flying down Grand Rapids, that's who he was flying with, is the Grand Rapids drone guys. So but yeah, they've invited me a couple of times to come down. And then June 19th, we got to go down. They're having a FPV event down in Detroit. And
No, that'd be fun.
so they're having a fly BQ is what they're calling it. They've got the whole park. They've got the day plan. They're planning on being there like 12 o'clock or something like that or whatever. And having a whole day of it down there. Barbecue,
Throw the
all
smoke
that
at it.
shit.
Throw my new smoker in the back of my truck, haul it down there.
Yeah, right. They're gonna have barbecues and stuff all set up or whatever. I don't know what all they're having, but
Yeah,
they were
we're
talking
not hauling
about
that big ass
possibly
stuff.
like some cook-off type stuff going on or something like that too. I'm like, yeah, have some barbecue sauce offs and we'll do like hot wings down there all day.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, it looks like there's people in my tunnel, so I gotta bounce.
All right, later, bro.
Later.
We'll see if you make it home.
Oh, I will.
Well, that was cool. Adam made it on for his smoke break. Adam was looking pretty ominous. Let's see where Chaos. What are you doing this weekend, man? Quit stuffing your face. Oh. Well, hurry up and stuff your face and just come on. Matt, kind of what's going on, dude? Matt, how are you ever going to find your drone if you have to land on the woods with anything that you fly, dude? How are you ever going to find anything with camouflage like that? I know you don't crash like we do with the FPV drones, but dude, I've seen some chancy things where somebody's had to land and you're going to be hurting to try to find them drones, brother. You better have good GPS signal when you do. What else is going on? So yeah, Belle Isle. No, it won't be at Belle Isle. They're doing it. It's Huron Park. It's a metro park down in Huron area. Is where they're gonna have it. But yeah, Belle Isle will be fun to go rip up, dude. From my understanding, Belle Isle is like a test track nowadays, like racing test track type shit is what they're using it mostly for down there. Yeah, keeping out of the woods is the plan, right? I was just thinking like that video that Ken Herron did for the range test on the Air 2S, was it or whatever? And on his way back, he had to do an emergency land with it or whatever. Yeah, that would have been a pain in the ass to try to find at that point. Even in the cornfield where he found the drone or whatever, it was still Michael Blades, welcome in. Let me find the Zoom link again and throw it up there just in case anybody really wants to come in. Tim's got to hurry up and eat or something. I don't know. The wife is on her way back with some beverage, so I'm sure my throat's going to get there soon. But I've got this new ice maker here. Here, let me switch cameras for a second. Might even be able. No, yeah, you'll be able to see it. So this is my ice maker now. So like, pour water in and it makes my ice cubes for me. So I don't have to do a whole lot of getting up. It just keeps going. Crash Bandicoot. Speaking of those guys from Detroit area and Huron, you gonna make it down to the FlyBQ there, Crash? And I'm planning on trying to make it down there. And there's Bandos if you come as far as Belle Isle. Well, see, Grandpa's down there too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I definitely need to get down and fly Bandos down there at Detroit. Been talking with Swake and all that. Crash, I've been down to fly with once, so I need to get down there and fly some more. Unfortunately, Adam didn't come down with me that time either. Jim, what's going on? You lazy bastard. Yeah. That's it, man. It comes to the weekends, it's like, I haven't been like going anywhere. I've been staying around here, and it's like all the parks are full. I already saw a post on the Midland thing, like askmidland.com on Facebook or whatever, that somebody's like searching for pavilions this weekend in order to have a birthday party, and all the pavilions in the area seem to be booked up or whatever. So that means the parks are going to be jam-packed this weekend. It's supposed to be 70. Yeah, we need to have to figure out a good spot. Alma was pretty cool, the school and whatnot, but it was kind of dead. There wasn't a whole lot of obstacles. I know Adam, he'll probably want to be down there towards like St. Charles more. Tim, he's always over Bay City. We're always like in separate areas. I don't know. We need to start making plans to meet up more. Got a rip perfect and plant 21. Yeah. Yeah, bandos are tough. Definitely, you got to be on your game. They'll beat you up a little bit, but that's all right. I got a few quads available currently, so I wouldn't mind hitting a couple bandos maybe. You got to get practice somehow, right? So I got 50 miles in on the bike tonight, Jim. Took it into town and went to an appointment, and then took the long way back home, kind of thing. So yeah, enjoying that. So that's 2 days in a row. I put about 50 miles. Yesterday, I drove back. It was 53-minute drive back from where we got the bike. So it was a pretty good drive back. And then today, cruising uptown, trying to get all the classes squared away so I can get my full official be legal license instead of cheating on a permit and a plate. But hey, we gotta get practice somehow. So we'll take short trips. Yeah, it's like 65, 67 out or something like that. Sunny and bright, clear skies. So it was definitely a good day, man. Definitely a good day. I went out and did some yard work and caught up on shit that I needed to do there. Hadn't been able to do a whole lot of walking and whatnot. So I mowed the lawn and cleaned up a bunch of garbage out to the road for garbage day tomorrow, and some shit that's been laying around. And I'm like, we'll just put it out here and let the trailer park pick it out. And so I got rid of an old beat up mower that's been sitting there for a few years, and a weight bench that doesn't get used, and the weights are all starting to rot out and all that. Oh, no problem, Michael. I try to get around, man. Like in the mornings when I get up, I usually I get up at like 6:30, and it's usually go through my video playlist and see what's up and try to catch videos. And I've been trying to make it more of a point to actually comment instead of just liking a video, so that people know that I'm actually like watching the videos too. But it's tough though. I mean, I subscribe to probably about 4 or 5 thousand people. So throughout the whole internet, between mostly drones, but I got some guns that I watch and 3D printing, and it gets crazy when you start getting all that. I've actually been going through alerts and shutting off like the full alerts on people and whatnot. So my phone's not blowing up all the time anymore. Yamaha 650, yeah. So it's a 2008 V Star. That's what I picked up. It's a nice bike. Cruise is good. I need a windshield though. Over about 65, 70, man. She's blowing on you. She does pretty good at 55 though. That's a pretty nice cruise at 55. Yeah, I'm getting too old for crotch rockets and like that. So I stayed with the nice low ride, easy, laid down kind of thing. I was thinking about getting an enduro for the longest time now, and it seemed like I was not getting any younger. So yeah, that's some real low mileage. The guy picked it up last year, the year before. So he had ridden for years and years. Back in 2008, I think he said it was. He was doing about 65 and hit a deer, split the deer in two. And it took him quite a while to get back on the bike. So a couple of years ago, we picked this up and started riding a little bit and whatnot. And then his son just graduated. So he's trying to get his son a vehicle right now. So he sold this to buy his son a vehicle. He said he had some dude way up in the UP there, way up at the tip of the UP, that has a pickup truck that sounded like it would have been a good trade or whatever, but he had already given me the hold on it. So yeah, we don't get full year to ride in Michigan like those Florida states and whatnot. We can't, December we ain't doing much riding. November we ain't gonna be right. January we're just finally starting to get where it's warm enough to be able to ride if you ain't totally bundled. I know I was getting chilly on the way back yesterday. Not adjusted yet. Yeah, that'll be the one thing. That'll probably be the time I'm like, no, all right, we've had enough. Get rid of it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I guess it depends on how I fare out of the accident. He said the bike that he had, it come across the front and bent the forks back. But other than that, it split the deer, didn't do any damage. He didn't even have to go to the hospital for it. He was that fortunate, but I'm sure it scared the crap out of him. That's it, Wakey. Plod along with the aches and pains. Me too, man. Getting by. Bill Ronane's Toys. I think I had you blue before, but now that you changed your name, we got you back. Yeah, riding there probably gets a bit warm sometime down the Florida states and whatnot. I know you want to put on a jacket a little bit, and then it's like, is it enough or is it too much? So that's one thing I definitely will need to get is some saddlebags. That way I can tuck things away if I get too hot, or, you know, pull something out if I get too cold. That'll be something to look at. I was looking at some, they're about $150 for some leather ones. Hot blow dryer, blow. Yeah. Yeah, I did get the spare seat on the back. It does have the second seat on the back, but it doesn't have a backrest. So I don't know how much the wife will be wanting to ride on it so far, but I can't until I'm licensed anyway. But we got classes this month. There's like night classes next week from 5:30 to 9 or something like that, or 9:30. And then the following week, they've got classes during the day. And then the first weekend of June, they've got a Friday, Saturday, Sunday class. So I'm trying to get into one of those 3 classes so I can get all legit. Hog turns when left into a post roast when it's 90. Yeah, I bet. This one's got the nice cool pipes on it. They stay pretty cool. You can feel the heat off the motor, but wasn't too bad. I'm sure on the hotter days when we start hitting 80s and 90s and shit, it'll feel that way. Yeah, riding with shorts. What you do to stay cool, huh? Oops. Oh, what's that? I smell something. Oh, that's just my skin. Everybody gets a wrench until they abuse it. That's the way it's always been for me. I figure if you're here, that you're a supporter, you can help watch. If you abuse the wrench, sorry. I think there's only been one wrench that I've officially taken away so far. I don't need that troll to worry about him having a wrench. I'd rather him stand out. Make him feel important. The heat deflectors on. Yeah. Yeah, I looked at some of that, the wraps and whatnot on some of them. I was thinking about maybe changing the exhaust because I've got the long, it's baffled, it's real quiet. So I was thinking about maybe changing the exhaust to some shorter. And if I do, I was looking at maybe even the black ones that have the wrap to kind of cool or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, so it comes down off the 2 and comes into 2 singles. I was looking, I think they're about 4, I think, for the dual, but I don't know. I'm probably going to end up at some of these bike shops and talking to some of the guys and this and that, and we'll see. Started weight training, so going to be once a week deal for now, huh? So what days are you going to be flying then? Crash on Saturdays or on Sundays or what? Because I know during the week you're working nights, right? Still on 3rd shift, right? We'll still make it down. We'll still find time. But like I said, I need to get some saddlebags so I can get my backpack and drone gear squared away and be able to ride the bike down to come down and hang out for a day or something, just to get out for a cruise and spend a couple hours in the morning cruising down there, fly for a couple hours, spend a couple hours cruising back. Wouldn't be bad. It's kind of why I got the bike, cheap on gas. You're back to day shift now. Okay. So weekends are pretty much where you can play, huh? That's all right. That's all right. Working out's good too. I need to do that shit, man. I'm getting so fat and dumpy in my age. I need to start doing something. I just hauled a weight bench from the side yard out to the road. It's been sitting out there for 6 years and the kids didn't use it. I hadn't used it. I'm like, fuck it, it can go out of here. Micah Stave, good eye, Mike. Oi, oi, oi. I think I seen Ed in the chat earlier, maybe for a second. Didn't I? Did I see Ed? Yeah. Hi, Mike. Gotta feed the dog. That was the last I seen. He was going to feed the neighbor's dog. But yeah, he was coming around, but I'm sure we'll get some people in here. The wife was running some errands to the store for me and putting some money on a card because the class is $50. So I forgot to do it when I went into town. I was enjoying the ride and I stopped at a couple spots along the way, kind of thing, you know, on the way back to show some people and got sidetracked. I forgot about the cash I was supposed to put on a card for my classes. So she was doing that for me while she was out. And now she's going to be rushed to get on her live stream in 23 minutes. Mike Kenny, what's going on? 10 hours Monday through Saturday. Ooh, 5 days, eh? Or 6 days. Wow. So Sunday is your only day. Wow, dude. That's, yeah. That's Adam's kind of about the same way though. He works 6 days a week and some nights are longer, some nights are shorter. So thank you. So it's hard to say there, but that's usually what happens is like Saturday morning he's working or like that. And then Saturday afternoon gets blown off and Sunday's his day to kind of relax and sleep in. So he's screwing around at the house and gets moving later. And it seems we don't end up doing a whole lot of flying. Now that the weather's breaking, we get a little bit more time at night though. It's not dark until like almost 9 now. So that does help quite a bit. And it's like light at 6 in the morning. So if we hit the weekends right, we might get some more time in. Like I said, I plan on getting down to, I plan on getting down to Detroit a bit, doing some flying down there. I want to get down to the bandos and all that. 7, 5, 36 days, and every other day hit the gym. There you go. A couple hours at the gym. Hell yeah. Every other day is good. Yep. I just went in for physical therapy on my shoulder. So hopefully we can get this shoulder worked out. I can not worry about tearing anything anymore. I got 3 out of 4 tendons in my rotator cuff torn. So we haven't been doing a whole lot. The boss said this summer I can work the condos as the supervisor at the ground level and keep the boys working, and he'll try to make sure I've got somebody that can do some spraying there. So that'll be good. Good night, Mike. All right. Take care, buddy. So yeah, that could be good. You know, get somebody else to do some of that hard labor work, and I'll keep on the brush and keep supervising and make sure things are done right and get paid for it for a change. Slow down a little bit, not work so damn hard, still get paid. I gotta like that. That's like I told the boss I'd come in tomorrow and try to work a few hours and whatnot. And we got an appointment in the morning to take the dog to the vet first. He's like, well, can you come work after that? I'm like, I guess I can come out there and work for a few hours at least. So I got to slow myself. I can't be working too hard these days. I'm going to take it easier. Pace myself like these other employees. Right, slay the day. That's what I usually do, man. I get in and just keep going and going and going, get it out of there, and like, oh shit, it's time to go home already, you know. keep on your stuff and keep steady, and it goes by so much faster. But last year I did some of the ground crew working around on the ground, doing that kind of stuff and slaving the guys. And man, I was finding myself standing around like, oh shit, this doesn't feel right. So it is what it is. I guess I've earned it. I don't know. Fuck. It'll get there. Work will get done. I made good money on those condos last year, though. And I got a trip to Florida, it sounds like, to try to take in like May, April, May type thing. End of April. Because I canceled my, yeah. So me and the wife were going to go on a cruise, and we canceled that. We decided that between the cruise, the cost being a little bit higher because of COVID and everything else, and don't know exactly what's going on with all this bull crap. We don't know what the prices are going to be for tickets for the plane and all that. We're like, you know what? It's going to be like 7-8 grand by the time we're done. So we might as well just save the cash and we'll plan something else. So it sounds like she wants to go down to her sister's yet, and Texas. So she might fly down there and back. And that frees me up to go do some things this summer or next summer that I want to do, and plan a trip, like go up to Mackinac for me and her, just go up and spend a weekend or two and get away and enjoy that way. Won't have the kids here next year, so we'll have freedom. Yeah, it'll be fun. I did go ahead and put in my reservation through Mitch and everything already too there, Jim. So yeah. Yeah. Then I just got to figure out that exact details, but that, I mean, I already know we can drive down. Ain't nothing. I may do that and just try to plan 2 days of driving down instead of 1 day driving down. To spread mine over like 5-6 days instead of 3 days, 4 days. I needed the extra day to recuperate when I came back. Yeah, we had a good time down there, Crash. Friday we flew all day FPV. Saturday we pretty much took the day off. There was a couple guys that went and flew a little FPV, and some of the GPS drone guys flew, which that was pretty much just the hangout day, but it was like 40-mile-an-hour gusts coming across there. I had the Mini 2 and the Phantom. I was like, I don't even know if I want to put the Phantom up. And the Mini 2, I was like, Bill Ronayne actually put his up, and a couple other guys had theirs up. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? The heck with it. I'm not even going to chance it. I flew all day yesterday. I've been driving for 20 hours straight. I'm just going to relax today. So Saturday, we just kind of relaxed and hung out and went and had dinner afterwards and that kind of thing and chilled or whatever. And then Sunday morning, we woke up and we were back out there at the flying field at 8:30 in the morning, ready to go flying all day until like 5 o'clock at night again. So we did 2 full FPV days from like 8 in the morning till like 5 at night. And then a day in between the rest. But this next time, it's not going to be the same kind of thing. It's going to be pretty much FPV all the time, a little bit of GPS here and there. But yeah, we'll pretty much have like all day, all the time. Do whatever. Yeah, the Phantom probably would have handled it no problem. They had all kinds of drones up and whatnot, Phantoms and Mavics and all that kind of stuff. I just didn't feel like hassling getting it all out. I was having issues with it before I left or whatever, and I figured it was just a cable and whatnot. I had it working at the last minute, but I just didn't want to mess with it. The Mini was there. I just didn't want to chance that. I was like, heck with it. It was all meet and greet. That was the main reason to go down, was to meet everybody. So I just hung out, met a bunch of the guys in GPS area and whatnot, and met some of the FPV guys, GPS guys from out of state, like Ken Dodo and Billy Kyle and Sean Oz, things like that. So it was cool. I want to get down to like IO this year, though. That would be cool to make it down to IO this year and meet a bunch more people. I know everybody, I think FPV wise, everybody's really shooting for like Rampage, which is this weekend. Like they're already at Rampage now, I believe. We're getting ready to head out now. Just overworking it, dude. I'm a residential painter, so I do a lot of overhead spraying and a lot of overhead work. I just wore it out this last winter and summer. I've been doing a lot of spraying and basement ceilings and stuff like that for remodels, and like six or seven condos, full size 2-story condos last year I sprayed out. So just overworked my shoulder real good, and I've had issues with it before. So we did some physical therapy back at the beginning of the year, finished that off in like February or something like that, I think. And now the shoulder's acting up again. So we're going to try for physical therapy again. I got a cortisone shot yesterday in the shoulder, actually. Straight in the back of the shoulder. He's like, oh, you're going to feel this. I'm like, okay, let me know when you're doing it. Anytime. But anyway, so I use that icy freeze spray. Froze it right up. But so yeah, I had a surgery here where they've taken the scapula and they've bridged that further apart so that it's not grinding and whatnot, and it's weakened tendons, and just abused the shit out of it. So if the physical therapy over the next month doesn't work out, then we'll be looking at the surgery towards the shoulder, the rotator cuff, which was bad and had issues before I did the clavicle surgery, but they don't want to do two of them at the same time. They'd rather do one surgery than the second surgery so you can heal in between or this or that. And now the rotator cuff's just that much further out. So 3 out of 4 tendons torn. Is what it is. And then I've got plantar fasciitis going on with the feet. So my right foot is like sore as shit, like tendonitis in the foot is basically what it is. So yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks. Up on my feet for 2-3 hours is pretty hard. Yeah, repetitive injury. Yep. Well, when I went in for physical therapy, they said that you're supposed to be able to rotate about to here, but my normal rotation is back to like here. It's like 30 degrees more than it's supposed to be. So, and of course, that's causing other things like the elbow and whatnot. I use the shoulder more, so I wing the elbow. So now I'm getting the tendonitis back in the elbow a little bit. Just got to work it. Like I was saying to Crash there, I need to get healed up enough that I can get back working out and start strengthening things at a gym or something and get my body back in shape. I just let it go to shit over the last 20 years. Drone Obsessed Jerry, what's going on, brother? I see lots of stuff going on with the drone community down there in Texas. Building on that classroom. That's good stuff. Ed, how's the dog, man? Still got to feed the dog. Oh, freaking Indigo. Oh, geez. Indigo Rhino. He wants to come in and interrupt my show, but doesn't want to come into the show. Where's he at? I need to shoot. Anyway. Oh. Where's Carlos at? I haven't seen Carlos in yet tonight. He out there with Charlie Mafia and the drone bum out there burning packs to the late night hours, is he? I don't know. Must be. I don't know. I think he's been shying away from my channel because of the bear drama, but I ain't worried about that drama. It is what it is. I mean, Jim coming in and called us a bunch of bastards. So if I got offended, I guess I'd have kicked him out of here. Maybe I should raise a rant. Falling to pieces like the rest of. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Falling to pieces. Overworked, underpaid. I need to get my VA stuff going. Maybe it's got something to do with shooting that M60 all the times, you know. It's probably got something to do with that shoulder. Maybe they'll help with it. Get my veteran stuff going. Yeah, Jerry was doing some 3D printing. He'd been doing a bunch of different stuff. He's got a class that he teaches, and they've got the drama and a class. He's got a class that he teaches where he's doing the STEM and droning and whatnot, and 3D printing as well. So teaching new people how to get into the hobby and how to do things, and they'll be able to get in and be able to start doing like DJI repair by the time they're done. You think Carlos is asleep? There's the bum. I figured he was with you burning packs with Charlie or something, man. He just got up from a nap, so he must be still sleeping on his, huh? Yeah. So I got out of the Army and I got out under a general under honorable. So I didn't get all the military benefits that I could have had if I'd have got fully honorable, but I got out early. They were doing all those cutbacks in 93. I'm like, my MOS is obsolete and I'm not looking to change MOS. I want to go home. I want to do this. I don't want to deal with this bullshit you're dealing with anymore. I missed, watching my first kid start to grow up, missed her first steps because I was over in Japan, or missed this or that because I was gone in the field. So I was like, oh, I'm ready. I was 21 years old. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to get on with life. So I got out early, and the VA, I haven't used them for anything since I got out. But from my understanding, it wouldn't be hard for me to get some benefits going and get some help with that. And I'm sure, like I said, M60 gunner for 3 years. I'm sure that's got something to do with that shoulder being all fucked up. I'm sure they could probably relate and get me some help. Maybe I got a settlement coming. Don't even know it. Oh, you flew earlier. That's why he's taking his nap. Now he got all that air today. I went for a bike ride today, so I didn't go flying. I cleaned the yard and then went for a bike ride. Oh, see, mine was general under honorable. Basically, the sergeant major's like, well, there's all these cutbacks, blah blah blah. He says we can get you in, we can get you out. He says basically you're gonna have to do like a chapter 16 and do a general. I had a misconduct for missing a formation, this or that. He said if you get enough of those, he said you can get out. I got like 4 or 5 misconducts or something like that over 6 months or whatever. Got the chapter 16. So it's general under honorable misconduct. Yeah, but it's still an honorable. You still get to have some benefits. You still get to say you're military. It's not like you got locked up in the stockades or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not a chapter 13. It wasn't like a medical discharge. So that doesn't hurt you. So but yeah, they told me when I got out, I started to get with the VA, like when I was doing job searching and whatnot. And I never really did anything with it except for the job searching. And then from my understanding, we got a pretty good VA person here in town right now. I've talked to a couple people in the last month or so working and whatnot that they're like, oh yeah, you need to go talk to the VA. Go get with them. There's some things that go on. So buy that Sky Droid. You might as well just go pay $25 and buy one drone bomb. I was in from 90 to 93, Michael. Fort Richardson, Alaska, 3 years. Did basic training in Fort Lost in the Woods, Missouri, and then went to AIT at Fort Huachuca, Arizona for USIAX, United States Army Intelligence Center and School. 96 Romeo, which is a GSR, ground surveillance radar tech. Rumbass and one-man radars, mostly Rumbass. And now, so if I were to have stayed in, I would have retrained for the MOS if I could have got it. And the MOS that mine has become now is the one that's actually flying all the drones. Yeah. So essentially, I probably, now when you come full circle 10, 15, 20 years later, I'm like, I'm in the drones. Well, why didn't I stay the fuck in? Dude, I could have had like, I could have been flying all kinds of crazy shit right now. Yeah, that was the advantage of getting out the way that I got out is I didn't have to do reserves. So normally when you get out, they put you on a reserve for a few years. I didn't have to do that because of the misconduct. They got me out of that, which I don't know. I could get it overturned, and now I'm too old to go back in anyway. But now I just need to check with them about benefits. And my brother was in at the same time. He went in 89 and got out in 94 or 95. I'm not sure. He did multiple. He re-enlisted one time, but he was Iraq for the entire Desert Shield, Desert Storm, pretty much during that time. So he was actually still over there when I came home from the military. He was still over there actively here and there. But yeah, he was 82nd, 78 and 89. There you go, Steve. Hoorah. Long range nano 3D printing running off an 18650. You mean this one here, Jerry? That's the one you're talking, right? I still got to buy some parts for it, but that's the nano long range right there. I got motors on it, and I think I got a flight controller over there, but I think the motors that I've got on there are too big for the flight controller I got over there. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do exactly with it yet. I do have another VTX for it already, a Unify Nano, and I already have a Crossfire receiver for it. So we've got those on stock, but I still haven't decided on what I'm going to do with the flight controller ESC setup yet, or the motors specifically. But yeah, I've had that printed for about a month and a half now, and just been sitting up there with the motors on it going, And then I went out and bought a motorcycle this week, so who knows? I guess it'll be a couple more weeks. I need to go back to work a little bit, make some money. A built-in 18650 holder. There you go. See, now I was thinking about that because I've seen like the 18650 adapters that you can print and some metal to put in there and a spring and whatnot. And you can make your own 18650 holder easy enough. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Might have to see how that goes and get a print STL file from you. Success all in one AXii Vtx. Okay. High success. Well, those are supposed to be nice boards. I haven't flown a success board yet, but I've heard lots of good things about them. Uh-oh, we're down to water. Let's fix that. We'll dump the water in there. We'll make more ice. See, this is so nice. We just want to get away. We'll throw that in the garbage. Yeah. All right. Whew, that was such a hard trip. Oh, where's my drinking buddy? The drunk guy on the left. Where are you at, buddy? Anyway, the first pint for the week. Might as well start tonight. So, good thing I parked the bike already. I ain't got to worry about that. Just got to cover it. Got to roll up the windows in the truck and close it too. Cherry Point, North Carolina. My brother served at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and he trained at Fort Benning, Georgia. Oh, she didn't bring me a pop. And this one's probably flat. A T39. What's a T39? Okay. Air Force 87 to 92. Well, I thank you all who have served, regardless of what country you live in. You did it for your country without any bias towards any judgmental politics or any of that. And I can't say that I agree with all the things that we've had to do for our country, but we volunteered to do it. So it is what it is. But yeah, definitely. Without that, I don't know what the world would be a way different place if we didn't have our military services. You know, regardless, one place would just try to take over another, this or that. You know what I mean? So Benning for jump school and Bragg for air assault. Ooh, dope on a rope. We had an LT that was air assault their lawn, and we called him One Nut Riccardi because he tied his Swiss seat a little funny and jumped. And anyway, so yeah, he had a bad streak of luck while he was in Alaska, though. He got mauled by a bear and lost a nut jumping out of a helicopter. That's bad luck. That was in peacetime. Well, it was during wartime, but it was peace serving. Anyway, I still haven't figured that one out yet either. It's war. We're all on standby. It's wartime. Straight up. Doesn't matter. We're all on standby. Didn't matter if you were over there or not. Especially Alaska. Holy shit. We were on standby all the time to do what? Nothing. Because we weren't going anywhere. We had a whole oil reserve in Alaska that we had to guard, so we weren't going anywhere. We got to stay there and guard a freaking frozen pipeline. It is the shortest distance from, like Russia and whatnot, though, to Alaska. That's the first contact. So they could hit us hard if they really wanted to. There's a lot of oil over there that we don't touch. A lot of it we don't touch. Paris Island, land that God forgot. Sand was 14 inches deep. The sun was blazing hot. You guys are working me. Where's all my helpers tonight? They wanted to see me struggle tonight. You guys are just afraid because I use the other camera, isn't it? Here, let me transition that and get that good camera off there. Maybe you guys will feel more comfortable. There, does that look more normal? Do you guys feel better that way? No, fuck that. I like the other camera better. I definitely like the other one better. Yeah, that looks way better. Way better. No, we got to do lots of fun stuff though. I mean, we got to go out with forward field, like your LRS, LRSD and whatnot, your long range surveillance detachments and all that kind of stuff. We got to go out with those guys all the time because we got to go set up our equipment. So we got to rough it the hard way and then go back and hang out at the POC and the talk all the time. I did send a link over to the Prick's Nest, Ed, but let me I'll throw it right here in the room if you want. There you go. I'm pretty sure I sent one to the Prick's Nest anyway. Whew. I'd be bad if I didn't. That'd be a good reason why nobody's here. Getting these boots off. Sorry, guys. They're winter boots, but they're better to ride in than tennis shoes. Whew. They're warm. What are they? Pro lines or what are they? Surios. Got them. They're hot. Insulated. Tim Jackson, what's going on? I'm sorry, Tim Jackson. Oh. Let's see where else. What other good stuff we got going on in the chat here? Well, there's my flying lunatic. Bum, did you call Carlos and ask him where he's at? Wake him up from his nap or whatever? I don't know. Bum doesn't come on my show either. What's up with that? I don't think Bum likes me. What do you think, Ed? I don't think the Bum likes me. He doesn't come on my show. And Carlos hasn't been coming on my show either. I don't know. Maybe he's mad at me.
The only reason I wasn't here because I was involved with other shit and time slipped away, man.
Well, you were here and then you got on the phone and, and the dog and you had priorities. That's fine. You at least stopped in and said hi and all that kind of stuff and said, hey, I'll come in later in a bit.
Well, and then I got sidetracked again because I was on a private stream with Indigo. Indigo gotten his ass back up in the air again. Finally, I've been bugging his ass forever.
Well, yeah, well, he did move and everything, right? So, I don't know. It's taken him like a month and a half to work that darn room that he was working on, though, to get his quad room set back up or whatever. He got us excited, come on like 2 streams for a little bit and then disappeared. And then he's been like kind of in the distant again.
He's been in the house. He's been fucking around with his house. He's so excited about the new house he's in.
I would be too.
And well, it's a cool place. So he flew today for the second time.
Excellent.
And he's falling, he wants something with more power than the freestyle, but he's loving the freestyle and he was having a good time today. So anyway, we were talking about that. We're on a private stream. He started a private stream and I came in there and he was showing his footage from the day and all that. It was pretty cool stuff.
You guys over there complaining about that cryptocurrency. That's the problem with somebody else having control over shit. Elon Musk is now suspended crypto. So all you guys waiting to make money on crypto are like, I got all this money just sitting there waiting. Can I do anything with it? Not a damn thing. Just sit and wait. Here's your thumb. Rotate. Change direction.
Yeah, that's just crazy shit to me.
That's the one thing I like. Stock markets. You know, you're playing with money here and there, trying to advance. And yeah, you can, but that's a lot of work and a lot of waiting and a lot of headaches and downs and ups. And man, I feel bipolar already, and I ain't even into the shit.
It's also
You know what I
kind of
mean?
like playing. I mean, the odds can be better than playing the lotto, but you can still lose your ass.
Bob Casey Ariels, what's going on? Welcome,
Hey,
everybody.
Bob. I know a lot of other great people have been in here too. I've been away. I'm sorry. I haven't been paying attention to the chat.
Hopefully my audio is not too bad. The neighbors.
No, your audio is fine. I can hear
Neighbor
you.
just fired up his Harley again. So if it gets real loud, hopefully it won't last too long. It's 8:12 p.m. So it probably won't be long. He's got a Harley though, so he actually has to like really warm that thing up, and it's a cold-blooded bitch every time.
So what? So did you buy that last bike you showed,
Yeah.
Mike?
Yep, the Yamaha V-Star 650 Classic, 2008 model, and it's only got 8,000 miles on it.
Sweet.
So
You're taking some rides on it, obviously.
I've put about 100 miles onto it already. Yeah.
Cool. And
So-
and is the feel you enjoying it, huh?
Oh yeah, it rides nice. It's a big bike compared to what I've ever ridden. I've never ridden anything that big. And so we went up yesterday. It was about 53 minutes away drive from here. So we drove up. The guy off of Facebook and everything else, he'd only had it posted for a couple of days.
Here's your title for when you put it in your name.
Oh, okay.
Insured, full coverage.
Oh, insured on full coverage on the bike currently. How you like me now? Ain't even licensed and I'm already insured on it. Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, a 650 would be fine for me.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized bike. I fit it a little bit big. You would be small on it because of your size, but I fit it a little bit tall. But as far as the bike and size and everything, I feel pretty damn comfortable on it. I feel like I can work it around. It's not going to work me around. And that's what I was afraid of with that big bike, is it was going to work me. But so we went an hour away. The guy off of Facebook and everything else, he was like, oh, I was going to put more pictures up. He'd only had it listed a couple of days. And I was like, well, I'll plan on coming up and looking at it tomorrow or whatever. And he's like, all right. He says, I'll hold it for you. He says, I won't let anybody else get it. You got first dibs. He had some other guy hit him up from the UP that was going to drive down and trade a truck for him, which is what he was looking to do, was buy a vehicle for his son who just graduated, senior this year, whatever. He's going to buy him a vehicle so he can get around for a job or whatever. So it worked out good, but he handed over the keys and title, and he's like, you want to take it for a ride? Before he even had cash in hand, he's like, you want to take it for a ride? I'm like, sure. Fired it up and everything else. He had taken it for a little about 30-mile ride earlier that day, get his last ride in before he sells it. But yeah, I rode it home last night and fired right up today. Choked it real quick, fired up, ran the choke down, didn't run but a couple minutes, and she was off choke, and put 50 more miles on it today. So it's been fun.
See, from what I always understood is that it's just that the bigger bikes are more comfortable on a long ride.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep,
always
that's all it
been
comes down to.
the main thing I've always heard about what's better about a bigger bike. The
Yeah, it's just got
650
more power and whatnot, and it's heavier. I mean, I'm at 500 and some pounds of bike right now. So
Yeah.
I don't need 4 times my weight on the bike. Shit. So I don't know, maybe 1,100 or something later, but we'll see. 650 is good enough for now. It handles good, and I can do some couple-hour cruises here and there. And You know,
Well,
take a
that's
couple
the
pit stops.
deal.
Yeah.
I mean, those big old bikes seem to be more like if you're like doing a Michigan to Florida trip or something. I
Right.
don't know.
Right. Just sits a little bit more comfy, so it's not so much strain on the body or whatever. And more fairing on it a lot of times so that it keeps it out of your face. And that right there would probably make a big difference, is just putting a fairing on the front of it to keep that wind off of pushing on me.
The fairing is a big deal. I remember, because I'm an old bastard, but I remember we used to make fun of fairings, and then I rode a bike and it was just like a 350 or something.
Mm-hmm.
We had fairings and a stereo system and all like that. And like, wow, this is crazy. I can actually smoke a cigarette while
You can
riding.
smoke a cigarette while riding. You can hear the radio easy enough. Yeah. You know, I don't know.
Oh, and
That's all upgrades we'll have to work on slowly.
The first time I rode a bike with fairing, with the windscreen and stuff, it was like, wow, it's kind of sprinkling and I'm not getting hit with any rain.
Yeah, that could be an advantage too. A little mist, you won't get bothered by it. Right. Working on the koi pond, trying to get them in. Just got done going. To get in the shower.
Eric gets in the shower all the time.
I know. He likes to come on the show and then get in the shower. It's something about being around us
Yeah.
and getting in the shower. It's kind of weird, but hey, if that's him, you know, it's probably got something to do with that long ass hair he's got. Let me put my back behind me again.
What the hell is Adam doing?
Adam's at work. He popped in for a quick second because he seen we were on a cigarette break and he had to take off, but he'll probably be home. He probably just got out of work about 20 minutes ago.
Gotcha. Hey, Lon Denard, Michael McReynolds. I don't know who 360 is. Michael Blades. Hey, brother.
How do you join with us all 360? If you want to come in and join 360, you got to click on the link and go through Zoom. I don't use StreamYards. I use Zoom here. So you got to go through Zoom and it should bring you in. This is a young guy. I want to say 360 is over. I don't even remember where 360. I mean, it might be Canada. I don't remember.
I can't keep up with all
this. So he's just a young guy that hangs out on some smoke channels that I hang out on. 420 type smoke. Young medical type thing. Well, I don't know. He pushes the medical part, I bet. But he likes Xanax and a couple of By the way, somebody
Lon Denard is saying we are dirty. What does he mean by that?
Somebody hit me up asking about something today, Ed, and I told him to possibly get a hold of you because I had no idea. So if you haven't gotten attacked by them or hit up by them, then they may have just dropped it. So I wouldn't worry about it. But you may have somebody hit you up and asking you some weird question about something.
About what?
Taking a trip and never leaving the couch.
Never leaving the farm.
No, you won't move anywhere.
No, it's take a trip and never leave the farm.
Yeah, that's the wildwood weed.
Yeah.
Take a trip and never leave the farm.
So 360 says he's 17. That's okay.
Yeah, I knew he was young and he's like borderline 18 type thing or whatever. He just got his car and whatnot and working on trying to get license and do some things. And
once you're over 16, you're no longer you're kind of
16 is legal adult.
Yeah,
you know, pretty much anywhere you can be tried as an adult. At the age of 18, you can kill a man, but you can't buy a porno magazine.
Isn't that
You can
crazy?
kill a man, but you can't smoke marijuana. Optimized drone, what's going on, buddy? We are still working on getting those sticker packs and slap packs and giveaway going on. But I am having a hell of a time getting these guys to commit to something right now. I've got your slaps all in the envelope, all of them. I haven't even taken any out for myself because I had a nice Renegade one up on my box already. So I haven't even taken any of the slaps out for myself, but we are still working on it. And where's the other box? Where did I put it? Oh, and this is also for a giveaway. This is a complete stack, 20 by 20 stack with a VTX, a Hack RC 20 by 20, ESC, flight controller, and VTX. We're going to give that away. We're going to give away a whole bunch of slap pack. The slap pack's going to be huge. It's going to have Night Train and Chaos and Optimize and Renegade and hopefully some Gank multi-rotors. I don't know. I haven't heard from Gank yet. I need to hit him back probably, huh? Just get him on it. Get a fire on him. And then Adam has given away a lanyard. So 3 different giveaways to give away. We're going to do it all in one night. So yeah, I got to at least get a Renegade on the truck. So I'll at least keep that. And I don't think I have an Optimized. So I'll probably keep one of those. And then the rest I'll probably give to them. But I can always get some more from you if I need to anyway. So not a worry. But yeah, we're still working on doing that. I definitely want to do that. Chaos is, of course, hit and miss again tonight. So maybe he'll get done eating and make it back before Adam. We can bug him and try to figure out how to do it. But yeah, that'd be cool, man. If you could let him know for me, that'd be great, dude.
I like to say something because normally in one of your streams, Mike, I am much more active in chat. But I'm having a hard time doing that because my keyboard is screwed up and I'm having to use a virtual keyboard. So I don't have the letters B or N and a couple other letters. So I have to use a virtual keyboard and it's a pain in the ass. So a lot
Is that
of
a
people
wired keyboard or a wireless?
Huh?
Is that wired or wireless, that keyboard?
My keyboard that I have right now is built onto the laptop. It's part of the laptop.
That's the laptop keyboard. I gotcha.
So some of the keys don't work anymore. They just one day it just quit working. B and N.
So do you have a spare USB connection, a USB port that's open right now?
Yes, I do.
So if somebody sent you like a $25 keyboard with a Bluetooth adapter on it, you could easily run a keyboard easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my plan. I just haven't implemented it yet.
All right. I was just checking to see where we were.
It was actually Drone Psyche.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yes, Charlie, that told me because I was texting in a comment in some stream. And that's when Charlie said, oh, just type #OSK or something like that. I did that. On-screen keyboard came up, but it's a pain in the ass to use because I'm used to using the keyboard, So you go typing and then you get to the end and nothing happens. Oh yeah, I need the OSK. So that's why, Michael, I haven't tagged you or said hello. So there you go. I'm getting tired of taking care of that fucking dog, I'll tell you that. Oh, excuse my friend.
Especially when it's not your dog. How long were they supposed to be gone, Ed?
I don't know. Look, it's been like 3 weeks now.
That's what I was thinking. It's been quite a while. I mean, was it just like, we'll be back in the summer?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I like the dog, but I got to walk down the driveway, across the street, unlock a fence, go in, feed a damn dog. And I don't know. It just, I'd have been here earlier to
Well,
work
it's
for
no
that.
worry.
But
No worries at all.
you did apparently you did a good monologue. So there you go.
It's been a good night. We're hour and a half in already, and it's like just moving along. It's not been like crazy thing, but I've been able to keep up with chat a little bit more and like that, and answer questions instead of just kind of getting conversations going and trying to keep up, which is usually how it ends up.
Actually, the chat does help you out. And like, Mika Steve, he says he still uses one finger to type.
Yeah.
But see, if I was using one finger to type, Mika, I would probably be fine with the on-screen keyboard. But I can get rather wordy. Carl is bitches about that. Man, you type so
Can
much.
you hurry up with your story?
Yeah, exactly. I can type pretty good, so it messes me up when I typing and then I hit N, the N letter, as in November. It comes up a lot.
Well, I haven't seen 360 make it in yet. He's probably still trying to figure out how to link his Zoom in.
Zoom is different. I don't know. I had trouble the first
he's used
time.
to using StreamYards on another show that he hangs out on, so the Zoom's probably throwing him out.
This is what's weird. The first time, because I got used to StreamYard, and then the first time I did a Zoom thing,
It took you like a month or something to get the audio so that it wasn't like having to fight the audio and get everything working on Zoom versus StreamYards. Seems like you've got it figured out and worked out pretty good now.
How you doing, Michael Blades? So Drone Psyche is doing a sunrise. Oh, wait, maybe it's Saturday. He's going to be with Ray Kelly for a sunrise flight, apparently on Saturday.
Could be cool.
But Drone Psyche has he and Carlos and Polly are flying a lot.
See if this shows up for you guys. Maybe it'll work right. Hopefully it'll work right. You seeing the screen share?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
damn.
This is Dan down there, optimized drone, also known as SAR Dronic or Renegade FPV, or he's kind of like drone. That's probably why him and Drone Merchant get along so well. Being close, but this is Florida. So this was one of the guys, if he wasn't out of town, would have come over and met up with us. Because I know him and DW and whatnot, but he was out of town doing some other things. But so this is what did he say, 65 millimeter? Yeah, 2S 65 millimeter outdoor whoop setup.
Wow, he's ripping it.
Outdoor whoop 65 millimeter. This is a new setup. It looks like it's working pretty good, man.
Were outdoors.
He had sent me the link. I said I wasn't going to share it, but because the StreamYards Zoom was acting goofy with Stream Share, but I think I figured out what I was doing wrong and got it working enough now anyway. enough.
Then Michael is finishing up. Michael Blade is finishing up a new 6S build.
There you go.
I've never flown 6S, Michael. I don't know.
I've flown
Don't know.
6S well, yes, one time officially. I guess you can count the DJI FPV drones as 6S too, isn't it? But
Yeah,
yeah, I've only
doesn't
flown
count.
6S once. I fly 5S quite a bit, but I've flown 6S for the first time when I was down in Detroit with Crash Bandicoot, who was in the chat earlier. Chris, he's got 6S rigs and let me fly his 6S, and that's when I was like, all right. And we put my 5S onto my race rig for the first time. I flew that. That's what got me flying that 5S all the time now. A 360 damn week old. You figured out how to change your name, but you didn't figure out how to get into the Zoom chat, huh? What's up with that, 360? You kids.
You change your name in YouTube, knucklehead. That has nothing to do with Zoom.
Or is that a different channel? No, it's not a different channel.
Blind Neil says he can't fly at sunset, so I'm smoking some sunset indica.
Now you're up in Canada, right? 360? Is that where you were? I can't remember for some reason. I'm thinking you're Canada though.
That's because you're international, dude. You don't know where anybody's from.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. That's what it is.
But if he's cold, if 360 is cold, he probably is. What's your temperature now, Mike?
360 damn week cold is probably because of Manny, who does the channel, Manny Damn Week Cold, and he's up in Alaska. But I believe 360's in Canada too. Yeah, see? Okay.
So what's the temperature where you're at, Mike?
It was 67, I think, today. We'll see what it is right now. 64 degrees. Air quality index of 34. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
It feels like 67.
I'm 65 here.
That doesn't even sound like it's doing something right. It says good air. Wind at 1 mile per hour. It's sunny. 64 and feels like 67 with only 15% humidity out there right now. So it was a gorgeous day to go out riding, really. 72 and 73 for Saturday, or it's Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday is 70. And then Monday is back to 75 again. And then 80 for 2 days. So we're stretching up there, getting towards that 70 mark at a fairly steady, but we've been pushing like frost freeze advisories for the last 3 nights. Like people's plants getting frozen big time.
In May.
Yeah. Yeah. We had snow in May. We had snowfall in May this year. Usually we get that up until about mid-April, and usually we don't see snow after that. No, we've seen snow in May.
Isn't global warming a bit?
Global warming is cold as fuck. How do I get more subscribers? Bro, I've been at this for 4 years. If I knew how to get more subscribers, I'd probably be at 10,000 right now. I've been at a slow build for a long time, and I've probably been at over 1,000 for almost 2 years now. It seems like
it is a lot harder to gain subscribers now. It was much easier 2 years ago.
But yeah, I have in the past, like my first 100, 200 subscribers or something like that. I was doing like sub for some kind of shit on Facebook and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that isn't helping with the analytics. So I quit doing that. And then I just pushed the channel, dude. Anything that I do on my channel, I try to push it over to Facebook. I was doing it a lot more before. I don't do it as much now, but yeah, I used to push the shit out of my stuff over on Facebook and pick up people there. And I get around to a lot of the fucking chats, man. Different chats are out here for the drone community and weed community and 3D printing. And I have an open mind, so I find a lot of channels, and usually, yeah, good consistent content is the key. If you got good content that's always the same type of stuff, but it's good content each time. If I put up a bunch of pizza making videos, I'd get some views, but my channels probably wouldn't grow either, would they, Neil?
I don't know. I mean,
he's done that twice now. Did you hear about his last video? He did a short last week with pizza again, Ed.
Well, I mean, once you've seen a couple pieces made, you've seen them all.
But still, so Blind Neil did another sort, just like that other pizza one that went crazy on him. He did a short earlier in the day, and it was something about I can't even remember. It was working out or something like that. Or anyway, something silly. And then he puts out another one a little bit later, like half the time length, and it had pizza in it, and it like tripled the darn views that he got.
There's something about the short format that does do that.
I told him it's all about the pizza, man. People like pizza.
Damn, now I feel I've got the munchies for some pizza now.
We had Chinese tonight, golden buffet, Chinese takeout.
Hey, how you doing, Herman?
Well, he's out on the toy four-wheeler now because, you know, kids.
So somebody stole the handlebars off your bike long? How does that happen? Why didn't they just steal the whole bike?
They dumped his bike. They stole the bike completely, had it for a couple of years or whatever. It got found down in Georgia after it had gotten dumped and damaged and this and that. So he's looking to rebuild it back up now. Trying to fix it back up.
The bike was recovered, it had different handlebars on it, apparently.
Dude, it was a different color paint and like been laid over and slid and scratched up, and it was like the way he said it, it's like an episode of Unpimp My Ride.
Wow.
So
hey, Blind Neil, man, if I got I've never gotten 700 views on any video I've ever done.
You know, 360, I thought I was subscribed to the channel earlier. I'd been on streams with you before and whatnot. I probably just didn't catch the link and get to you or whatever, but since how you put it in, I got you now for sure.
I mean, hey, Blind Neil, I'm ecstatic if I get 100 views off one of my videos.
So, let me see. Let's go to my channel analytics for a second. Oh, I can't do it from here. I gotta go to a different channel, a different page, and then go in YouTube Studio, analytics, or no content. So my short video that I put it up on May 10th. So it's 2 days. Today's the 12th.
Today's the 13th.
So 2 days, I've got 822 views on it already.
Wow, that's nice.
It's a 38-second video. It says just getting my print on and hashtagged it shorts. And it's just a 38-second thing. It's showing my two printers going at the same time. 822 views on it already. Yeah. But the shorts seem to help. I don't know. I don't know how well it's done towards any like times or anything for my analytics or any of that stuff as far as, you know, watch time and stuff. I don't think it's helped all that. 822 people in only 38 seconds when I had a normal viewing of at least a minute and a half for 70 people. You know, I don't know if it's good or bad, but the video seems to be hitting pretty cool.
Let's see, here's
Yeah, the
thing I'm
Joni and pizza you
confused
did the
about.
same day. Yep.
Here's the thing I'm confused about with the shorts is that I've watched a person short
Mm-hmm.
and then gone on to watch another video, and when I go to I'm still on their channel.
Yeah, it's
Go
something with
back
the
to
analytics
videos,
doesn't show it
and
right.
doesn't show I
Yeah.
watched that video. And I think because it's less than a minute long.
Oh, you bragger line. You better hurry up, fly quick. 8:42. Sounds like sunset views to me.
No, I was wondering where long was that because
He's in Grand Rapids. He's like 2 hours south of me, bro.
it's like dark where I'm at.
So I think sunset's 8:40 or something like that right now. 8:52 is our official sunset. So he's got officially until 9:28 or something like that. 9:22? 9:22. Because you got a half hour after sunset. So if it's 8:52 sunset, he's got till 9:22, and it's not 8:43 now. So he's just in time to go catch a sunset 9 minutes from now. 500 views on the pizza one and 25 on the drone. You put them both out the same day. And I watched them both too. I was like, what is this the same short? And then I was like, no, this is pizza or something. Here he is with the pizza again. I had to go watch it just to see. Hold the fort down, Ed. I gotta go roll a couple cigarettes, man.
All right. What kind of cigarette?
Regular ones.
Hold the fort down. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. Hi, Jody. How are you, brother? If I didn't say hi before, I'm sorry. I thought I said hello to Herman already. I'm not typing much because otherwise I would have shouted you out on chat. I know Michael McReynolds was here. A lot of people have been here. Oh, that guy, that transplant to Australia, whatever his name is. Now I can't think of his name. What was his name? Let's see. 360. Damn, it's cold. Damn, we cold. Bob Casey, hiya, brother. I thought I said hi to you, but if I didn't, I apologize. Michael McReynolds, I think I said Michael Blades. Working on a 6S Berg, unlimited vertical. Hey, brother. You might be gone already. I don't know. I'm just looking up in the chat. Eric,
See, freeze advisory again tomorrow.
Do what?
She saw a freeze advisory for tomorrow morning again.
Really, a freeze advisory?
70 degrees out today and
man.
freezing in the morning again. 72 degrees tomorrow and fucking frozen in the morning. Frick, this Michigan weather is sucking right now. That's the kind of hit and miss shit. You just, it's like, it's going to be cold in the morning. Okay, so what's the weather going to be like? I don't know how long it's going to take to warm up. It depends on the overcast. Sounds like it's pretty clear though if it's freezing.
Well, see, here's the thing: is when you have clear skies, the heat
There's no
can
heat
leave
blanket.
the earth easier.
Yep, there's no heat blanket. I'd rather have a blanket of snow and overcast. A blanket of snow on the ground and overcast, and it'd be cozy. You don't bother so much. If there's nothing on the ground and it's just frozen and there's no overcast, it's cold.
Hey, Eric, is what's his name? I can't remember his name right off the bat. Is he still gone, or how's the top of the crown doing?
Dave,
What was the hey
Dave.
Mike? Do you remember the
It's
name
Dave.
that Eric had?
Yeah, Dave. Dave's not
Oh, it
here.
was Dave. That's right, Dave. So how's Dave doing, Eric? Hopefully he's still gone.
Still on vacation. Still absent without leave. AWOL. Mrs. RC Custom Designs.
Hey, Tiff.
Man,
I don't
that's the other
see
thing I
you.
wanted to do today. Damn it. I got sidetracked. I've been meaning to put up that damn shout out video for you two. Well, I guess it's really for Tiff, but I'm sure Eric had some influence on me getting the hats too. So, but yeah, I've been wanting to do it. That I was going to do a short video shout out and do it off the phone and just send it up that way. And I got doing lawn work, and then the wife got me itching to go ride, and so I went.
Do you remember the something Eric just said made me think of it? And it was on some comedy show,
The original
or
of
whatever
Dave's
where
Not
they would
Here
say,
originally was Cheech and Chong, Get Out of My Room. And it was, hey, open up. It's me, Dave. Dave's not here, man. No, man, it's me, Dave. Open up. Dave's not here. No, man, the cops are coming, man. Open the freaking door, man. It's me, Dave. Open up. Dave's not here, man.
actually, that's pretty funny, but that's not what I was talking about.
Okay.
What I was talking about is Eric said something about Dave still gone. And there was a skit, I think it was on Saturday Night Live, and it was like Nikita Khrushchev or whatever is still dead, like it was breaking news, you know. He was already dead. He was dead 10 years ago, but he's still dead.
Well, I mean, like Madonna died and came back, and this is who else? What's the mafia dude down Detroit or whatever that got killed and never got found or whatever?
Oh, Gotti.
Yeah, they think he's still running around somewhere. You never
Other
found the
people
body or
think
this or
he's
that.
in the
I think
slab.
Gotti's still running around. He probably is. He's probably down in Mexico, probably running the cartel that they keep going after.
Well, that's entirely possible, actually.
John Gotti.
I heard John Gotti was under about 1,000 tons of concrete. But,
Well, there's lots of rumors.
Yeah,
there's been other rumors where they tried to debunk it though, and thought they had possibly found the location of where his body was buried and went digging around or this or that. Never found anything either, except for like some old car or some shit. But yeah, hard to say. I'm sure if you got enough money, you can make somebody disappear easy enough.
This is like some retro commercial stuff, but it was like a woman's hair coloring thing. Is she 30 or is she 60? Nobody knows for sure.
Where'd Jim go? He uses that stuff, doesn't he? Just for Men? Maybe he knows about it.
So, like, I know everybody.
Fail Flight 101. What's up, brother?
About the
Good to have you in, Herman.
And Chong. The first presence I saw of Cheech and Chong was, it was no video. It wasn't a movie. It was an album, a comedy album.
Cassette tapes was the first way I heard of.
Bamboo.
I seen him on TV before that, actually, because my dad grew up in, I was 70s in California. So Cheech and Chong was rampant down there or whatever, but I'd seen it in movies and whatnot, but mom and dad always tried to keep us away from that, but I'd seen parts of like Up in Smoke and things like that. Then we got into junior high or whatever, and we got a hold of some of the Cheech and Chong, like Get Out of My Room cassette tape and whatnot. And dude, we were like, we could do that whole tape from start to finish, back and forth, all of it. We were always mimicking all that shit.
Well, I mean, when the first exposure I had to Cheech and Chong was from one of their albums. They did not have a movie out yet. It was just a comedy album. It was called Big Bamboo. Came with a giant ass rolling paper,
nice.
which was used at some point. And they did like 2 of those albums before they ever did a movie.
What's up with that? So buy me an ice maker for the room, but not a refrigerator. What's up with that? She's listening to me.
8-track.
I
must say, I never had an 8-track player.
I had an 8-track cassette player up until probably the day that I left for the military when I graduated, because me and my brother had, it was an old turntable. It had the cassette tape on top, the 8-track in the front, and the turntable off to the side of it. So it was all in one unit or whatever. And we used to use it because we had albums, dude. We used to play the records, you know, like 10 Years Lost in Space Time and all that shit. You had all kinds of records around and whatnot, but we used to listen to them all the time. So about 90
time I tried to fix an 8-track tape, and I opened up the case on it, and I saw how an 8-track worked. I'm like, how do you even get any decent sound out of this after 10 plays? There was brown dust all inside of the case from the oxide rubbing off the tape, you know, because it pulled out of the center, man. It was a mess. And see,
I almost
to
bet
me,
if I go through storage, I still got a couple 8-track cassettes. I probably kept them as like, you know, oh, these are going to be worth some money or some shit.
well, yeah.
They're probably buried in storage, like with the VHS tapes.
Hey, Justin. Runs 863.
What up, Justin? Justin got a big old shout out this week by doing worship. Just stirring the pot, right, Justin? Getting everybody in. Oh. So yeah, I don't know, man. It sounds like Florida could be fun next year, Dad. I'm just now to the point where, do I work on getting a trailer hitch for the bike and haul my stuff down on the bike and do it that way? Take like 2 days, 3 days to drive down on the bike?
That's a long fucking ride.
Oh, 1,100 miles, buddy. Yeah, I know the mileage. It's 11 to 1,400 depending on where I go. That's why I was saying over a few days, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
1,400 divided by 3. That's like 300-400 miles a day. That's a long ride.
That's still a lot on a 650.
Yeah, 300 miles or 400 miles a day.
That's a lot. That's a lot on any bike. That's a long cruise.
Yeah, I definitely, if I take the bike, I'd have to probably get somebody like Ron to come down from South Dakota and meet me over in the middle and ride down together or some shit like that. Huh?
That would be
that could be cool. Well, that Ron's close enough now, man. I might make that trip over and find me a trailer and trailer my ass on over to South Dakota this year.
Well,
next year.
That's a long fucking ride.
That's why I was saying trailer my ass over to South Dakota and then a ride over there to go hang out in Sturgis, man.
Now see, okay, a lot of people from up north come down here with bikes.
Yep.
But they usually have the bikes on a trailer and tow the bikes behind on a trailer.
Yep.
Drive down in a car.
Well, that's what they were talking about for like going to down towards Meeting, down like Tennessee or something like that. Ron was talking, or North Carolina or something, his trailer and the bike down or whatever, like that. But
Well, I mean, the cool thing
yeah,
about
I know
that
I'm not
is
that young anymore, Bob.
you ride in comfort, and you tow the bike behind. And then
Yeah.
when you get to your destination, then you take the bike out to cruise around.
Yep. And then you save gas the rest of the trip on the way while you're cruising around. And you get the freedom. But when you're cruising around towns and stuff like that, you're not going that fast anyway. So it's perfect for
No,
bikes.
that's
Man.
the point.
That's the perfect time for bikes and whatnot, you know. Highway miles isn't the time for bikes so much because that's a lot of pulling and jerking on you. You're working that shit the whole way. So it's a lot more on you on the highway, that's for sure. I know that hour drive last night coming back, I was on the freeway for, I don't know, probably about 15, 20 minutes of it or whatever. I was like, the shade was getting to me. The sun was starting to go down, so it wasn't straight directly on me, and the shade was catching spots. And every time I caught a shady spot, boy, did that get cold quick. I was catching it chilly. I was like, whew, I gotta warm up when I got off the bike. It was like 8 o'clock at night when I got done riding almost. But yeah.
Well, I mean, again, that's the thing. Is like on a bike, they're awesome for, cruising around, whatever, but it's a challenge on a long distance trip.
Oh yeah. Even going across town and whatnot, I mean, it'll get to you if you do it a lot, like today I went into town and went to my appointment, and then I cruised over to buddies, and I cruised over to another buddies, and then it was from the other side of town, cruise all the way back home straight through. So it was like 20 minutes through or whatever, but I went through town instead of taking the freeway. It would have been faster on the freeway, but I was like, nah, I think I just enjoy this cruise through town and whatnot. Feels good. Not too rough on me. It's not too cold. I wanted more of the traffic anyway, because that's what I need to practice on the most. Freeway driving is so hard. It's pretty much throttle and go. You know what I mean? Keep your lanes, keep an eye on things, watch your turns, that kind of thing. The in town's a lot different. That's the stopping and starting and the practice part that I needed. So I figured, what the hell? It was worth it. Good ride.
How you doing, brother?
Good. I got my stickers.
Oh, slap attack.
Yeah.
Looks like Plummet's going to be throwing in some slaps for us too for that slap attack. Envelope's going to get thick.
There's one.
Turn off your background.
No.
We want to see the slap.
Okay, hold on.
It looked like Chaos's damn logo from.
Oh, hold on. Wrong button. There's the one. She made this.
Show us some slaps, and then you can put your green screen. There you go. That's cool.
So these are.
Is that Chaos's skull in the middle of the one?
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, it does.
These are the ones I got 60 of these, or 30 of these. I got a fucking stack of them.
So you got 60 of those and just one of the other ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Adam.
Yeah.
If?
When are you gonna do something about this fucking car?
Need some help here, sister. I need the plummet. I need the. Oh, now you got your green screen backwards.
I'll plug it right now.
That was backwards. His face is covered and everything else isn't.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Dude, Zoom's been doing some crazy shit to me, dude. Like, I tried to fix my microphone and it wouldn't do it from here. So I went to unplug it from the USB. When I did, it killed my darn 922 camera. It took me 2 times starting the computer and setting it back in to get it to come back up right again. I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck is going on here?
That's why the GoPro Hero, that's why the Hero 8's here as the camera right now, because the other one was acting up. So I like played around. put this one up. But now I got the 922 working too,
That's
so I can have my
pretty
normal
funny.
camera up.
Fuck.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of your curtains again, Adam.
My room ain't clean. I gotta clean this fucker.
That was
All
crazy,
my
dude.
drawers sitting here.
I'd rather hang a sheet over my windows than have the fucking curtains up.
Oh, me too. They saw it.
Okay, we got like half hour, maybe an hour tops, and I got to get off here. I got to close up my car yet tonight, lock the window, or lock it up, and I got to still cover up my bike yet. I'm not privileged. I don't have a big garage. Can't
You
just
got
park
quite
it
the
in there.
beard
and call
going on there, Adam.
Oh yeah, I
it.
do.
Dude, big time.
Yeah, I got a beard now.
You can't see all the gray with that green screen though.
Yeah, I got.
We could see
Is
it.
there a
He
lot
was
of
out
gray
there
in
on his
there?
camera phone, Ed. I'll tell you what, dude. He's all kind of gray whiskered through the
Oh, yeah.
edges and shit. I was like, damn.
My age is showing.
I got 10 years on him and he's got gray going hard.
Oh yeah.
That's from dealing with all those assholes in the
It is. I'm
service
telling you,
department.
it is.
Dealership life.
They pay you good, but you pay for it with your life.
I got my boss begging me to come back to work already. I haven't worked in
Dude,
pretty much
I
like
mean,
3
I've
weeks.
been
or
in
whatever. He's
customer
like,
service
yeah.
before. It fucking sucked balls.
I'm getting behind on a couple jobs I've been. I had to take a cutout yesterday and a cutout the day and earlier. Yeah, and Larry's not too happy right now. He's getting kind of antsy. And it's, well, tell his guys to quit smoking so much dope on the job, and our guys might do some fucking work.
Yeah, no shit.
When you send out a bunch of guys that smoke, and they go to a job site where a guy's walking past my boss, right? One of the guys, the construction guys, Dave or Larry, one of his employees comes walking by, and he's got a fatty about twice the size of a Camel wide, twisted up, and he's trying to light that as he's walking past my boss, dude. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, they're pretty friendly and wild out there on Larry's jobs.
That one's going on my truck.
Yeah, that's a pretty good size one. I think it'd be too big for my door up here. So I had some bigger ones at first too, and then I shrunk them down. I got down to mine are about like that big now. It's still this big, you know, about half the size.
I gotta send Ed one. I gotta send Indigo one.
You got to go flying this weekend so I can get one.
Oh, I'm flying this weekend, dude, for sure. I've been wanting to go. It's just been shitty every time I got out of work.
And, oh, it's already in the flight bag. Your beanie's already in the flight bag.
Oh yeah,
Yours and Chaos's.
I got the new.
You get one, he gets one, I get one, and then I get the RC Crazy one.
There you go. I got that lanyard for Tim too because he wants the one you can unclip. You know what I mean?
But we need one for the giveaway.
He's giving his away. His is brand new too.
Oh, okay. Which
His
one's
is-
he got?
He's got I can't remember, but it doesn't disconnect in the middle. You don't
It's
have to
not
make
the
it.
Tyrannus one, is it?
I don't know.
Oh. I was gonna say if I have to, I've got like a Rotor Riot one or this or that. We got lanyards. Dude, I got a stack of lanyards, dude. Well, maybe not so many anymore. Oh, maybe I'll fall down. No.
When's the
my
last
movie.
time you flew, Adam?
I must have moved them all.
Last time I flew is when me and Mike flew those wind turbines.
About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Me
Hi, you
and
big mouth.
Chaos have actually flown since me and Adam have flown. Me and Chaos went flying 2 weekends ago. Just for a couple packs, but met up at the school there.
Oh yeah, it's better.
I was looking for some place to fly over here, couldn't find anything, and ended up taking the trip over there and meeting up with him. And as I got there, it busted out in rain or this or that.
I don't know about you, Mike. This is the problem I've been running into. Like after work, there's like, okay, I'm gonna stop here, and I stop there, and there's fucking people everywhere.
Dude, everywhere right now with this pandemic thing going on, and kids out of school, parents are just like, everywhere at the parks. So I already saw on Ask Midland Facebook, somebody's looking for pavilions for a birthday party for Saturday.
Oh, that's
So
right.
every pavilion in Midland right now,
It's filled.
all the ones at Emerson, all the parks around, they're all full. So they're booked for parties and this and that for the summer. Yeah, there ain't going to be shit for flying around here.
Nope.
So Lon wants to fly this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Tim's up for flying this weekend. He was eating and then disappeared or something, but so
I do know I don't want to fly no bando because all my quads are brand new. I want to fly them a little bit.
but that's fine. We ain't got to go down the default. We got to get everything ready and make sure that we're ready for going down to June 19th.
Oh yeah.
Go down to the FlyBQ so we can fly.
How many do I got
Make a day of
now?
that.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 5-inch quads.
I got a couple I need to check on, but I got at least, I got all my micros fly.
So I got one of those too.
I got 4 micros flying, my Cinewoop flies, my 6-inch flies, my Ghost flies, my Alien flies, my 5-inch Racer flies, and my CL1 flies. So I've got at least 7 of the big birds, and then 4 fucking little birds. Yeah, I got some birds. Those are ones that I know fly for sure.
Oh yeah, I got everything printed though. I mean, I got all GoPro mounts. I got a whole shitload of those printed. I'm ready.
Yeah, I've got 2 printers sitting here and not even doing a damn thing with them right now.
I know a lot of people ask me, why do you use 100% infill on those GoPro mounts? It's because it's a $500 GoPro. That's why.
I use like 95%
Yeah.
infill. So it gives it just a little bit of sponge, a little bit of movement,
Oh,
but it's solid still all the way through. If your wall gaps and overlaps are all good anyway, as far as your percentages, you're not going to have too much of a worry with TPU.
No.
It's either going to print solid or it's not.
It's not. Yep.
And it doesn't matter if you got 50% infill or 80% or 100%. That's going to be more with your vibration dampening that it's going to have more effect on. The harder infill, the more solid it is, and the less it's going to damper the vibration, and you'll get more wash into your video. Whereas if you got a little bit, it kind of holds it.
Oh yeah. Well, like
The
these
GoPro
nine
takes care
ones,
of it.
fucking shit.
Can't see nothing.
Fuck, I'm gonna throw it at it.
It's invisible and invisible.
Yeah, but the front screen for the Hero 9 is actually completely TPU, so there's nothing there. So,
Oh, really?
So the screen's not gonna get smashed. And I got screen protectors on them.
That works. Yeah, you've been probably printing like crazy because you got that Hero 9 now. So
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of shit for that thing now.
So the one I need to print is the one that Josh was designing.
Yeah, Josh comes
So
up
that
with
it's
nice
2-part
stuff.
for that.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
They've done a lot more modifications than that to it by now, but
Oh, I'm sure.
he had sent me one for the Hero 8 for the Alien, I think.
So I'm
And
gonna.
I ended up going to a half a mount, so it's just through the center, not the full one.
You know what I'm having a hard time finding for my new Alien, because it's the 4.5-inch Alien, is a SMA print for the antenna. I can't.
I wonder if the 3-inch would fit.
I don't know. I can't find one to fit that fucker anywhere.
I've got the full set of 3-inch prints for the 3-inch Alien, but it's probably too small.
Yeah, it probably is.
Easy enough to design, though. Really, it isn't that tough. You could take the SMA print from the Alien 3 and just stretch it and make it big enough. Just find the dimensions you need for the Alien 4.5 and put it on there, because it's just one that slips over the back that you're talking, right? Slips over the back, two standoffs,
Yeah.
goes out the back. Yeah, it should be easy enough to find something to print.
Well, I got one on there, but it's fucking. I had to squeeze it, so it's making the fucking antenna kind of cocked to the
It
side.
squeezes so it's flexed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all like it's funny, yeah.
It looks so stupid. It's like it's gonna work.
Well, that's what I was saying. You could either take that one and then find out what your dimension that you need it to be,
Shrink it a little bit.
pull that file into Thingiverse and just chop that section out to make it the length, remerge it back together.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Or the other option is trying to squish it on the printer, but when you use a slicer to squish a print, all dimensions squish. So any of your holes that go through are going to squish and skinny up and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So your columns are not going to fit the same. So it's better to try to do it through Thingiverse and just just cut it, shorten it, that kind of thing, or shrink it down a little bit.
Yeah, I need to put Tinkercad on this computer. I don't got it.
Yeah, Tinkercad's not on a computer. It's online.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
straight up free online, goes through the Internet Explorer browser and everything.
Yeah,
Google browser, all that. So you don't have to download anything for it or nothing. I've used it. I used it to make that one print for the night train drone case way back for the whoops and whatnot, but I haven't used it since. But I see lots of people, man, going on there and playing around and getting creative and making all kinds of stuff. Somebody I just saw do remade a print for their GPS mount for off the top of the Hero 8 mount, and it's got a GPS mount for the GPS module up top above that, which was all right, but it gets it up there. But I personally don't like that's a long cable from the GPS all the way up to the top of the GoPro.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'd rather find a more out the back works better for me.
Yeah,
Less wires dangling, that kind of stuff.
You know, I was thinking I might not slap this on my truck yet because I'm actually looking at a new truck. So
Sounds like the dipshits are back next door.
yeah, I better wait a week or so because I've been looking at a 21 Sierra, so I better not put that on there yet.
So you all know, I mean, I'm assuming you all know about Eric's first build, RC Crazy, was the Turd 99, which is our affectionate term for it.
And he rebuilt.
And he put it in the water because he let the batteries get too low. So because he dropped that in the water, it was never recovered. It's part of a marine sanctuary now, fish habitat.
Along with Carlos's, Joe.
Yes. But anyway, so for some reason, I guess because of his first, Bertie built and first time he did acro or whatever, I'm not sure. But he has another one. Got another one. He's going to build it again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I got so many parts. I probably could build 2 or 3 more birds if I wanted to. I got fucking parts up the ass. It's crazy.
Oh, needs to shut up tonight. Oh.
You know what it is, Ed? You know what I've been doing, Ed, is I've been finding shit that I always use, and I've been finding it on sale. Like the $100 for, what was it, 8 motors, Mike? Yeah, 8 motors. Shit like that.
See, I told you what he did. He went in there and ate, and then he went and flew in packs, or he's over there editing or something. One of the two.
He got stoned and passed out. We know he
Dude, he just posted a video.
Oh, he's
out there trimming trees again, it says.
Yeah, he's flying.
He was probably eating and editing.
Yeah.
That's why he hasn't come in here. We haven't seen nothing. He probably using too much internet.
Gave him that quad, and he's been trimming bushes ever since.
Yeah, you fucker. Now he don't come around no more.
He loves that thing.
He's getting good with that quad.
Yeah,
he's really getting comfortable on it.
Told me love it.
What is that now? Source 1?
No, that's the Flight 1 Dolphin frame.
Oh, that's the Dolphin?
Yeah. It's got an H7 flight controller in it. Megabolt ESC. It's got the newbie drone motors on it. It's a good drone.
Oh.
I told that fucker I'd get him flying one way or another.
He's flying.
Yeah.
He's flying. He's burning more packs than we are right now.
Yeah.
I think it's time on hand. He's got more of it. Oh.
Yeah. I need to get. He needs to get himself a new set of goggles.
Your
Though.
insurance card, along with how much is remaining for your policy
Oh,
for a year.
for a
Oh
full
God,
year?
he's got a life insurance
Holy
policy
shit.
on Mike. It's over for Mike.
That's what's remaining on my policy for the rest of the year, for a full year of coverage on my bike.
Oh hell yeah, there you go.
Full coverage on the bike.
No,
Not just liability, but full coverage.
yeah, you can't take it. That's a deal.
Hell yeah.
Wish our car insurance was like that. I pay that a month. That sucks.
I'm insured. I'm legal for
Oh.
that part.
I just want to see how y'all your fucking quads on that thing.
I'm working on it.
He's gonna come back and big old
Some
saddle.
saddlebags, a backpack on my back, and a wagon hauling behind a string.
A wagon bond.
Hey, as long as you fucking keep the battery plugged in, you don't got to worry about crashing. You just fly away.
Yeah, North Lake Sanford Road. Dude, that's like right before Aaron's sister's house, big time. You know that big, huge house that we worked out on Sanford Lake that I was working with my buddy for? His
Yeah.
sister's place? We're working out there again tomorrow.
Oh, there you
Not
go.
at that house, just down the street from it. Out
Send
there
it.
in the lake house. I want to say the address is like 4 numbers away or something like that. Hers is like 5060 or something like that. This is 5066 or 44 or something. Yeah, it's not far.
Hey, Blizzard.
Mike, you been checking out that DJI Mavic Advanced, the Enterprise one?
Nope.
Dude, I
I
watched.
ain't looked at nothing DJI until they fixed my fucking FPV shit.
Oh yeah, they got you mad right now.
I'm pissed at DJI. We're 3 months in and it still haven't gotten the fucking firmware update to fix any of that shit, dude.
Oh.
Nothing.
They don't give a shit about the fucking.
But
freestyle players.
they're so far behind that people are going around and finding the ways to go around all the shit. They've got the HDMI fucking out working and whatnot, so you can fucking plug it into your computer, USB, and fucking live stream straight into your computer from the DJI gun.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, they ain't fixed my shit, so I can fly my DJIs and my FPVs with it. So
See, that's
I'm
one thing
still pretty
companies need
pissed
to
off.
realize. If they don't get on it, do it and figure it out, the fucking community will.
I don't think it says on here. I just got the receipt, so it doesn't say. She just gave me basic. But yeah, I don't know how much the whole policy was, but full coverage for me, I was like, damn, that's crazy. I didn't expect it to be that cheap.
Yeah. Well,
What's going on, Josh Withrow? We need to play some music for you, get some traveling tunes going.
Hey, Josh.
I know last night you was in a hotel room.
Withrow, what's up, buddy?
Blizzard's in the house. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. 209 left. Holy shit. I don't know how much you just put down. But that's good. Staying on this insurance and keeping things moving the right direction these days is helping.
Oh, hell yeah, it does. That just shows the history.
We're just finally getting back into the safe fucking insurance club again. We let some lapse or this or that last couple of years or this or that and fucking put us in that bad bracket.
Oh yeah.
Been fighting to get back out of it the right way now. It's starting to work out for the better finally.
Well, we're supposed to be starting that new thing here in Michigan where you don't have to have that no fault shit.
Yeah, because we're a no fault insurance state, which means the only thing you really need is coverage for liability as far as medical and like that.
You know?
Otherwise, you're screwed either way. You're not getting shit for your car pretty much, unless it was totally like if there was a driver in each vehicle, it's no fault.
Yeah.
If there was a driver in one vehicle and not the other, the one that had the vehicle is at fault.
No,
So like when my car got hit on the side of the road, somebody backed into the side door or whatever, the insurance covered that 100% because it was nobody in the car.
Yeah.
It was somebody else's car that hit me.
The most expensive thing about Michigan insurance is the catastrophic check.
Yep.
Or if you get hurt, you're paralyzed, you're fucked for life. You get paid for life.
Well, that's a lot of the cycling in Michigan. Cycling motorcycles aren't they are exempt from insurance to a certain point, but what we have to maintain is property liability type thing. So for like the health and all that kind of stuff, if you get into an accident and kill somebody, then you've got the coverage because of it. And you have to have so much. Same thing with in order to ride without a helmet, you have to have at least like $20,000 medical coverage on yourself, as far as for the roads or whatever. But
Yep.
then it's no fault. You don't have to worry about the rust, or you can wear a helmet or not wear a helmet. Or so Jim was telling me about how Florida, you don't even need insurance on a bike down there because it's no fault, or Dan, Joan Worship rather. They're saying you don't even need insurance down there on a bike. Here it's depending on CC type and whatnot. Anything over 150 CC and over something else. I think it was, and then you have to have the safety glasses or this or that, unless you have insurance.
I think here in Florida, if it's over 50 TT, you gotta have insurance.
Yeah, no fault doesn't cover motorcycles. That's why we have to have the insurance coverage, because no fault doesn't cover us here. We have to have all that medical and everything else instead for the state. Yeah. Whereas Dan's in Florida and he's got no fault down there, but they don't have to maintain the insurance on the motorcycles down there like we do.
Yeah, but he's driving scooters. Again, scooters
Well,
are kind of
scooters
exempt.
over 150 cc, still a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the size. And that's where our stipulation is too. I think it's 50 cc up or something like that. You start getting into to the world of motorcycle versus scooter and whatnot here. I was looking at it earlier. I don't know the specifics, but so this is my regular room lighting that I normally push, Josh. Let me turn this one off and do this. So this is with my Logitech 922 camera, catching all the lighting as it is. And this is my GoPro Hero 8 sitting right here on the desk on a tripod, catching all the lighting. That wide dynamic range and better quality. It really pulls it in nice. I like the backdrop, the way it sits, the way it is now. It pulls in my lighting better as well. I don't have the glare coming off the screens like before and whatnot too. So I kind of like it. All I got to do is plug it into a USB and plug the USB into the computer. And there's an app that you download for the computer through the GoPro Quick app, and it automatically sets it up. So when you you power your GoPro on regular power, plug it in to USB, it automatically comes up as a webcam, and you can access it through any of the programs. Like right now I'm on the OBS, so it pulls it up as a webcam. Works pretty good. Yeah, I just found out not long ago myself. I was playing around with some shit. They were like, yeah, use your Hero 8 as a webcam. I'm like, I know a guy that does like this Detroit tent studio. He's like a car tenter, automobile tenter. He's down in Detroit, and he's got his computer set up in a corner, and he just says camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and it changes between the different views. And one of them is a GoPro mounted to his head on a headset, the strap or whatever, and all powered up and just wirelessly Bluetooth across and connects up and everything. But I think pulls it in through HTTP or HTMP or whatever, or RTMP rather, is how he pulls it in for the wireless. But with wired, I just plug the USB into the computer and it pulls it in. Pretty nice though. Gives you that wide dynamic range and everything too.
I know with the Hero 9 you can do some crazy shit like that as well.
I think it's from Hero 7 up that you can still do this with.
Because that's
I don't know. The Hero 9 is supposed to have a lot more options too. But
what are they using? The Hero 4 when they do that NASCAR fucking live flying?
I don't know what they're using, dude.
Shit, no, I can tell you that.
Well, they're not allowed to do a whole lot, it looks like, either so far that I've seen. I'm like, dude, really? Chase them, dude. Come on. Do stuff. Dude, I could have done that with a Mavic. I didn't need that. I can do live stream with a Mavic Mini and do that shit.
That little quad ain't gonna hurt those fucking cars one bit. They run into walls at $200 an hour. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's the heroes themselves that do it. The GoPro sessions you can't do it with. But yeah, it's a few of the heroes, Josh. I know Jake back, I think it was the Hero 6 he got, and it was able to do some basic live streaming too. It's probably more advanced by now, but
You know, my
they're
question
updating their
is,
firmware, so it's hard to say.
if they're live streaming a NASCAR race, why the fuck are they using a Hero for?
But dude, so now they've got DJI, right?
Yeah.
So in the next month, we should be able to see them live streaming with the DJI system over NASCAR, right? So we can get some clear video and yeah, it's like looking out the lens, dude, like FPV lens with their the color, yeah.
Well, I know I see people on Facebook, they were saying, well, don't be so hard on them. You know, that GoPro ain't got stabilization, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it does.
It's like they don't know how to tune a fucking quad. What the fuck?
Yeah,
You can, if you're chasing.
I usually don't fly with stabilization anyway. I wait till after and render if it needs stabilization, but
I mean,
there hasn't been too many quads that I've flown that I needed the stabilization, really.
I mean,
after beating them up, maybe.
I mean, they're chasing $5 million worth of cars. Fucking tune your fucking quad.
Yeah. You actually let them come fly with you. You might as well let them use some good equipment, man. Come on, help them out a little bit here, boys. Yeah, HDMI out from the DJI is going to be game changing, definitely. And it's just plug right into the goggle type thing. It's nothing real difficult at all. So I'm curious as to see what kind of platforms we're able to pull it to. I've seen it over to Mac. I've seen it over to the PC already. So I got that darn Galaxy 7 tab, and it's got the computer desktop mode. They call it DeX, DEX, but it basically puts my tablet into a desktop mode and then runs it like that. And yeah, it's crazy with some of the stuff that can be. And unfortunately, it's not updated for the full Adobe Rush. Doesn't work on the damn thing yet. I got a 2.7 screen and 256 gig in that damn thing ready to go and can't use Adobe Rush on it. I already pay for Adobe. So I'm like, well, what the hell am I going to use for editing software on it? Because that was kind of part of the thing. I wanted to keep the editing software and like that, be able to plug into that, transfer files over and use that as an editor and all that shit on the go. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. Probably have to pull shit in and I don't know. If Drone Worship can edit his videos on the road from a damn cell phone,
yeah, no shit.
I know I can do it from a tablet somehow. I just got to figure out exactly what I got to use.
He does.
Yeah, I'm amazed at what.
Dude, he was posting Florida videos while we were down there hanging out in the parking lot at night and whatnot. He's over there editing on his little cell phone, dude. Smaller than my S8. He's over there editing full videos on the damn thing. I'm like, really? What the hell?
Yeah,
I'm struggling with the
that's pretty impressive, actually.
We're running the software is crazy. He's just doing it on some. I want to say he's using like DaVinci or something like that.
No, he's using Power Director.
Power Director. Okay, I knew it was something simple, real easy. DaVinci's supposed to be one of the easiest ones.
He's been fucking with YouTube for 10 years, though. He pretty much knows it all.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, I've been thinking about giving up the Adobe subscription too. When I originally wanted to, I was still in the first year. So they wanted to like make me pay for like 2 months of service or something like that to back out. I'm like, I might as well just keep using it for now then.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know.
I need to get a different editor too, because I'm telling you, the one I got, I got from Chuck it fucking years ago, dude, like 3 or 4 years ago. No shit. And I don't have it on this computer, and it's not exactly legit, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't pay for it.
So what's the cost on InShot?
Then stuff.
InShot.
Oh,
That's what Josh is using for editing on his stuff. He says handles 4K video better than his computer could even try.
Oh yeah.
He's using InShot on his phone instead of the Adobe.
I'm gonna have to give it a shot, dude, because Josh, what are you doing with your phone though? Cause like I don't know what GoPro you're using these days. I mean, do you just insert the fucking SD card, or do you transfer it over mobily or Bluetooth?
Well, I'll be able to do it like the DJI stuff will all be already on there. Otherwise, I've got external SD, so I can slap an SD card in there and pull the files off the SD for my tablet. Or even a USB connector and then link up a USB reader, SD reader. $7
well,
a year. Oh,
hey,
damn.
hey, y'all, I need to bounce. I'm getting
Yeah,
ready
we're
to
gonna be
eat.
bouncing here before too long too. I still got to get out there, cover my bike up, close up the car, get online and finish registering and try to get a class for school so I can get this cycle endorsement all taken care of.
I just got home from work in fucking 13
Yeah,
hours.
Adam's probably looking for some food.
Yeah,
And Tim never made it back, so I guess screw Tim. Chaos.
Screw
What kind
them.
of chaos is that?
No, I just gotta eat. My microwave just went
Unchaos.
off telling me it's
Absentee
time to
ballot.
eat. So.
Oh.
I stopped and got Chinese on the way home. I'm not cooking nothing.
Oh,
Later,
that's what we
everybody.
did for dinner tonight.
Later, Ed.
Later, Ed. We did Chinese tonight too, golden buffet.
I stopped and got Park Asia.
Well, the boy decided he was going out with his girlfriend to the movies tonight, so it was just me and Mama. We were gonna do nachos. We had leftover taco meat from tacos Monday night, I think it was, and I was like, "All right, we'll just save the taco meat for nachos for Thursday night with our quick meal." And then the boy decided he was going out. She's like, "It's just us tonight," and she had to go to town to get stuff anyway. So she's like, "I'll just grab us something." So it worked.
Oh yeah.
Have a good one, Ed. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Don't worry about being late, man. You ain't late. You're not committed. We just expect you.
$7 a year.
Yeah, $7 a year, dude, for the phone app. I'm paying $31 a month for fucking Adobe right now.
I spent more than that on lunch today.
Adobe is $31 a month. And I'm putting out, well, I've been putting out a little bit more videos here and there, but for a while there, I wasn't putting out shit and paying for it anyway.
Oh, dude, I haven't put out nothing in a while. I just living life trying to get through this fucking game.
That's why I've been doing the DJI minis and the FPV drone and this and that, just pushing up some short stuff and some quick clips and stuff like that, easy edits just to put something up and show that I'm still out there trying to do something, I guess. I don't know.
I'll be right back. Maybe we'll have a beer.
Yeah, we can stay for one more beer.
One more beer.
One more beer. The banter's the fun part, man. Banter's the fun part. I don't think if we didn't have the fun camaraderie and banter all the way around, you know, it'd just be just like, yeah, okay, whatever. That's like with Ed's little group there, the prick's nest or whatever, you know, everybody's a prick. even Eric, even Eric had a prick name.
We're all pricks.
Eric's was pretty ruly for a minute though. It was fucking prick or something like that, or fuck you prick. I was like, that just doesn't fit Eric at all, dude. He's so Christian like and everything. I'm like, no, we gotta change that. It was Lewis trolling him.
chillest guy of everybody we know.
Yeah, calmest. But oh, dude, don't say that. Looking not to offend anybody in any way, or you know.
And you got us.
Yeah, there you go. That's just the opposite. Fuck that sleeping bear. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's like when we're flying. If somebody pisses us off, Mike goes talk to him because he knows if I go over there and talk to him, it ain't gonna go well because I get mad.
That's just like the camaraderie. I kept it going. Like we got attacked by somebody and whatever else, and he kept coming after us, this and that, and the other thing. So he says that we're all a bunch of ungodly, unruly, and we're not good for the community. And so what do? I throw it back in his face and put his videos up and post his video for him and put his channel in my link so everybody can go find him. I mean, we're just so helpful here. They were all the links to the shit he was bitching about the whole time. It wasn't any fly videos. It was just bitch videos about how everybody's trolling them. The FPV community so ungodly. And but I was helping him out, man. I was supporting his channel, right?
Oh yeah.
You need one of these, Adam. Look at this shit, dude.
No way. You got an ice maker in his fucking bedroom.
My man cave, bro. I got an ice maker for my
No
birthday.
shit.
That's what the wife got me for my birthday, is an ice
That's
maker.
sick.
She's like, no, I probably won't see you. I'm like, no, I still got to get like cigarettes and pop. Or
Yeah. Bathroom ain't in there. Come on.
She wouldn't give me a refrigerator, though. Did you hear that?
I kind of did.
You're not getting a damn refrigerator.
Guess what Mike's getting next birthday? A refrigerator, because I'm going to buy it.
It's a perfect spot on it. I'll take this little cabinet right here out and we'll put the refrigerator there. The ice maker can go on top and I've got it all there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you ready for this one, Adam? I got an email today. Some lady from Tronxy said something about, we noticed you purchased from our site before and whatever, and we're looking to see if you wanted to get a great price on a printer. All we need is your review. It listed 3 different printers from Tronxy.
Send all 3 of them. Yeah.
Dude, I got room for any more freaking printers.
Well,
I got one out in the living room that still needs to be fixed from Tronxy. You think I want another one?
oh, one of those. Oh, yeah. Those are junk.
My original 3D printer, the YX2, that was on the list. The YX2, I'm like, no, I'm not buying your printers. Your support
Mike,
sucks. I've already dealt with you.
Oh, yeah. Did you get that fucking thing?
No, dude, it didn't come. I got a ring, dude.
They sent you a ring?
A ring. Like my wife sells better jewelry, bro. She pays $250 a ring and she sells better jewelry than I got.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I knew you did better than me. I didn't get nothing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, your printers are still what, shipping?
Yeah, it's still set up 2.5 months later.
Yeah, they're gonna find them at the bottom of the ocean next to that cocaine that they were snorting when they said your shit was shipped.
Oh, that's funny shit. I know I should hit it on Amazon, but hey, man, I want my $1.20 back.
But I went with eBay for this thing, so the wife needs to get on. I probably need to make sure she does that this weekend and get that thing and see if I can get a refund or not. I used PayPal, so
yeah, you can get your money back.
I should be able to get my money back off at least. Oh, look, we're just getting ready to leave, and look who shows up. Adam needs one of those off-roading rings you picked up. Yeah, dude. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I gotta grab a pop in.
That's funny shit right there. Hey, at least you didn't get set a cock ring. There's always an up there. Oh, that's funny shit. Oh, Lord.
They say the total policy on the insurance was like $255 for the whole year.
How big was the box? Was it fucking huge? That's what you got? And then you give you a big box? Those rotten bastards. $50 fucking dollars. Yeah, you need a PayPal for sure. Oh, that's awesome.
You know, it's probably a little bit better than the quality of the wife sells, because the wife sells jewelry that's sizable, and this one's not sizable. It's not adjustable size, so it's one size. So if I'm lucky, it will fit my pinky finger. If I'm lucky, it will fit my pinky finger, dude.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, at least you got something out of it.
Send it to my grandkid for the birthday present. I don't know.
Those dirty rotten fucks.
Yeah, they screwed me. So
you gotta try though. You don't.
now,
You know.
don't think I didn't learn from something though. So I'm looking this week, right? You know, I've been looking at motorcycles for a couple weeks or whatever, because I wanted an enduro, and I told myself, you know, I'm getting too old. My body's falling apart. My shoulders messed up. This and that. I probably wouldn't even be able to ride it much. Whereas a motorcycle, I'm just kind of sitting and cruising, you know, it's not a whole bunch of this big bouncing and all these trails and all that shit. So I might be able to do that. So I was like, well, I started looking at motorcycles, you know. So I found a Harley for $1,200. I was like, well, this is weird, you know, just listed. So I hit him up. I'm like, okay, $1,200. Let's find out some details. So it was email them only. I email them, takes them all day. Finally, they get back to me and they're like, oh, yeah. So I moved to Minnesota, relocated. My husband passed away of a heart attack a couple months ago, blah, blah, blah. And I'm selling the bike. It's just, you know, it really brings back bad memories. I want to get rid of it. I'm like, okay, what's the details, you know? Well, as I stated in the first email, my husband passed away and I moved to Minnesota. So eBay is handling the shipping. eBay has the property at their shipping department. And you give me your name, address, and phone number, I think it was. And I will give them the information. They will put it in and then send you an email stating of what you got to do to get the thing. Then you have 3 days for it to ship to you, and then 5 days after that to look it over, decide if you want it or not, and return it if you don't. I'm like, return it if I don't on a motorcycle.
Yeah, no shit.
Who's paying shipping? So I get looking into it. Well, they would have paid the shipping. The buyer pays the seller pays the shipping, it said. I'm like, so I get this thing from eBay saying how to do it. So eBay cards, you get these prepaid credit cards for $200 a piece. It's the maximum that you can get for them. They want me to go get $1,200 worth of $200 eBay cards to pay for this thing, not through a bank account or PayPal or anything like. They want me to use eBay cards, $200 a piece, pay for each of those. So there's $25-$30 in eBay cards I'm going to have to buy, and then pay for it that way. I'm like, nah. I go looking on Facebook. This bike is listed on 100 plus sites on Facebook, and every single one I saw listed was a different city and state. I'm like, no. I fucking scam. Tagged everything with scam. Fucking left it. I was like, I sent him an email back. I'm like, after further reviewing, I'm not going to continue with this transaction, and left him a note. And so the email address was Sarah something. The guy's name was Derek. You view the profile, and it's a picture of this guy or whatever, a younger kid, like 18, 22, something like that looking or whatever, all thug looking kind of shit. And making change was across his fucking title on his fucking Facebook shit. Making change.
Yeah. It's like a fucking call center from India. Fuck.
or taking change or something. So when I sent the email back, I said taking charge in capital letters, charge, and ended the email. Yeah, it's funny. I haven't heard anything back. Then I went looking to find this other one. Ended up with, well, I looked at another one. It was $2,000. Had some saddlebags on it, and it was V-Star, I believe.
It's not a bad
I think
bike.
it was a 2005. I was like, that looks pretty good, you know, $2,000, blah, blah, blah. Had a few more miles, like 25,000 miles on it or whatever. I hit the guy up. I went looking and searching, you know, checked his profile, all this shit. He's some country bumpkin down by Grand Rapids, Wayland area. Studied like agriculture at Michigan State University for like 3 years and working for some like elevator company or whatever, you know, doing corn and grain and shit. So I look him up, I hit him up. I'm like, okay, this looks legit. I was like, is this still available? About 2 hours later, it pings back on the Facebook message, and all I see is it's sold. And it wasn't him texting me back. He went into Facebook and changed it to sold so that Facebook Messenger kicked it back to me as sold. Like I was bugging the dude over it again. I'm like, what the hell, dude? And then I found this guy up there in Evart, and he had it for 26. And I went looking and I talked to him a little bit, and he seemed legit and everything. I was like, well, I'll come up and take a look at it then. I figured it was only an hour away. Most I'm going to do is kill a couple hours with the drive with the wife. You know what I mean? So we went up and looked at it, and everything's legit, dude. I got title. It's all registered, and it's insured right now. And yeah, we're good, dude.
Oh, yeah.
8,000 miles on it. Fuck, dude. It's like a brand new bike.
Yeah, you
It
can't-
just, so the official first time that you're supposed to go get it serviced on a motorcycle is 8,000 miles. I hit it the 8,000 miles on the way home.
no shit.
So he hasn't even had the first service on the damn thing yet. Tires are like brand fucking new on it. Yeah, dude. What am I smoking on? Oh, let's see. We got, oh, damn it. We got this here. Oh, here. Lighting isn't good for that. Got some green crack. And this is a little bit of Pinch and Delano I got left. And then we got some, the weed I'm smoking is, oh, it's Porch Monkey. Not trying to be offensive or racist or anything like that, people. It's just some random plant that grew like a monkey next to the dude's porch. We don't know what it is. It was a sativa. So we were like, fuck it, it's a porch monkey.
Barge
It
monkey.
just hung out all summer long and just grew and grew and grew, hung around like a monkey. We called it porch monkey. We figured some people would take offense, but it's not like he's selling to a big quantity or anything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's a real airy kind of sativa. It's probably the worst bud that he produced this year. Out of all 33 plants, this is the worst plant, period. Elaine Gosling, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're fixing to take off out of here in probably the next 10 minutes anyway. I said 10 o'clock at the latest, probably, because I got to cover up the bike. It's dark outside already and all that kind of shit. It had to cool down though. I rode it home. I was out for it and did some miles, so I had to let it cool down before I covered it.
Yo,
I got a
good
real
man.
cover. One of them stretchy ones that go around.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to melt that shit. It's only $30 a Walmart, but I'm not looking to melt it yet. It'll probably melt pretty quick.
Yeah, you just piss your bike off, fucking have fucking plastic melted the fucking.
Yeah, it'd be smelling that shit while I'm driving down the road and shit. And the wind's blowing through and pushing it out the back. I'm still smelling it.
Reminds me a couple years ago when I was
So-
driving to work, ran a fucking trash bag over, melted to my muffler. That sucks.
So far, the biggest issue that I have with riding a motorcycle, you get all the smells, dude. I was flying through the country yesterday, and man, I'll tell you what, that farmer's field is fully fertilized, boy. Woo!
Oh yeah.
The manure smell coming. Dude, it was like there's no rolling up a window. You pass a skunk, you're smelling the full effect, dude.
Yeah.
You are not.
There ain't no catching no
That's my
fat.
worst thing about my oh, got behind some car going into town today, and I can see the exhaust from a distance. It's 70 degrees outside. It's smoke coming out of that car. It is not like moisture. It's smoke. I could see it coming. I got up there. I thought I was smoking a fucking cigarette, dude. I was choking on it. It was bad.
Tim, I will do that, but I haven't put it on my truck yet, but I'm thinking about getting a 21 Sierra. So I don't want to put any stickers on my old truck unless I decide not to get
His old truck. You just bought that fucking truck, dude.
a year and a half ago.
A year and a half, dude.
Yeah.
You might as well just lease, dude.
No, I want a brand new one.
You might as well just lease that shit.
Yeah, I drive too many miles.
You'd probably break the miles driving back and forth from where you're driving.
25,000 miles a year.
Yeah, so you'd be about 10,000 over.
At 25 cents a mile. No, I'm good on that.
Yeah, but you probably end up paying about the same 1 year with only that mileage over as you would on the payments on a truck that you're just going to turn back in and fucking
I've already
resell
come
it
to
and
the
rebuy it. And,
Yeah, I've already come to the conclusion I'm going to have a payment for the rest of my life.
no,
I have a brand new one.
see, if you were having a truck and you were keeping it for like 8 to 10 years, I can understand that. Then the cost is efficient rather than leasing. But if you're, that mileage does get you though. That mileage sucks, dude.
Oh yeah, driving out.
Give you like 12,000 miles. It's like, who only drives 12,000 miles in a year, dude?
Oh, I do it.
Really? I mean, that's like your normal commuter back and forth to work 20 minutes type shit is going to be doing 12,000 miles in a year. You know what I mean? I put that on 200 miles a week driving for work. I'll put onto my truck. So multiply that times 52. That's fucking 25,000 miles or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's way over the lease. So it wouldn't be anywhere near. But
see, that's the bad part about my job because I work at a car dealership.
Yeah, and you have access.
Yeah. Salesman comes up to you, hey bro, I can hook you up.
It's kind of like ordering motors when you're having a couple beers, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
55,000,
55,000, 60 grand on a truck. Fuck it.
I got 15 motors in today. I don't know why I ordered 15, but they're all different sizes. Every one of them.
Dude, they got this.
Didn't even get a matching set, but I was drinking. They were good price.
They got this beautiful fucking burnt orange fucking Sierra quad cab, 4-wheel drive. It's got the 5.3 in it. The fucking AT4, completely loaded. Yeah, I kind of want that truck.
I need some smaller slaps for up here too, Chaos. I'm not putting that big motherfucker on this box. I mean, you see how limited the room is already. I mean,
Tim, quit trying to talk.
It'd take up almost that whole side.
Oh,
shit. I need some smaller ones, bro.
One thing everybody knows about me with trucks is I want a new one every couple of years.
But that's right. We said we'd trade, didn't we, Chaos? We'd trade. I was going to give you the big one back. Or did I already give you the big one back? I already did, didn't I? I think I gave that back to you when me and you and Plummet met last time. Anyway, if not, it's in my bag still. But yeah, we need to trade up. 2 small ones for 1 big one. Oh. One for the truck and one for the box. Yeah, gas prices get the eco boost. Yeah. Gas prices are just going up and down and up and down, man. At springtime, they needed an excuse. Oh, yeah, the pipeline shut down. You know, that's it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've got a reserve in Alaska that hasn't been touched in fucking hundreds of years, dude. What do you mean, though? We don't need oil.
The chaos is
you having no struggle for freaking petro. That's just their excuse.
Tim, I might as well.
That's
I might
government.
as well put a vagina underneath the hood of my truck rather than have a fucking eco boost. I ain't doing it.
Yeah,
I ain't doing it.
Dude, I tell you what, that's got to be some wear and tear on them starters, huh? starting up every time you stop at a corner? Oh, let's just put 4 times the wear and tear on my starter that I normally do. It doesn't sound good to me. It's not like they're rebuilding starters to make them any better.
Actually, it's not the starter that starts them; it's the alternator.
Yeah, the alternator's running the juice. I'm just saying the starter's got to crank the engine too.
No, after you initially start the truck or vehicle, you're good to go.
You can't tell me it doesn't have like the appendix kick out on the starter and spin that fucking crank a little bit or something.
No, it don't. The alternator starts it for the motor motor.
I don't understand that, because when you hear them start up at the corner when they stop,
yeah,
the engine shuts off. You hear them start up to get ready to go, and you hear that like an appendix arm spinning.
Yeah, it's not though. It's the alternator.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Alternators were junk to begin with, man. They couldn't hold up half the time anyway.
Yeah.
One of the first parts that goes on your car is an alternator. Starter is the second. Either way, it sounds like you're screwed.
Fucking Tim ripping on me.
I mean, look at the technology in our motors. How much does that come? Not very much. It's the same freaking motor and an alternator, just a bigger size.
Oh, dude, these new motors, they're
saying
they're putting too much into it. They're making it way too complicated.
Yeah, they're making it so you got to go back to a shop.
Yeah,
they're giving you job security, so don't complain about it now.
I take job security, but it's too much. Way too fucking much going into these. The tech's fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong, but
the thing is, they're putting that tech type stuff into it, but the safety's going away further and further and further, in my opinion. I mean, you crash a car nowadays and the car is gone. You're spending out your money. Back in the day, you could crash a car, you'd be out a fender.
The thing about modern cars,
$50, $100, something like that. Quick replacement at home or some shit. You ain't doing that shit with these new cars. Them fuckers disintegrate, dude.
Oh yeah, the thing about a modern car, the car is completely fucking wrecked. It's junk. But you are safer in it because it folds around you. So your chances of surviving are a lot better, but your car's fucked. Yeah, it's total.
Well, I wasn't worried about what starter it was. I was just thinking it was the starter that was doing the starting on that retake chaos. Adam says it's the alternator that's spinning the motor back up and powering it back up. It sounded just like an appendix off a fucking starter kicking in and spinning back out. You know that when when your car doesn't start and your starter wants to work and the appendix kind of just spins there and go wee and then lets off. You hear that whine spin. I hear that all the time at these cars like that. So I just assumed it was the starter. I'm not a mechanic though, so I couldn't tell you for sure, but that's some crazy shit going into an alternator to turn the motor over though.
That's what Tech's been telling me. I'm not a mechanic, so I can kind of take the word.
It must be just like some boost type thing that kicks it back in and like, I don't know.
It's fucking
and like you said, all that technology making it go back to the shop.
You want to hear some crazy shit, Mike? The brand new fucking Cadillac that just came out this year doesn't have a thermostat.
So
I
got this edge and whatnot, well, I was like, all right, let's go in for a transmission change and whatnot, fluid change. I don't know how many miles, where it's been, blah, blah, blah. It's over 100,000. We'll go ahead and change it out. I go in there. I didn't realize that 99% of transmissions these days, since 2002, don't even have freaking transmission filters in them. I'm like, what? Yeah, there's no filter in the transmissions anymore.
No, you don't change them.
It's like, dude, that used to be the quick fix. You know what I mean? Your car starts slipping a little bit with the tranny. You pull the filter real quick, dump it out, put some new fluid in and a new filter. You're good to go for another 60, 70,000 miles.
Oh, yeah. Not these
now,
days.
if your transmission's slipping, you got issues. There's no warning. It's just fucked. The charge pumped into the alternator to turn the starter. That's what I figured. It's still turning the starter. That's what I figured the appendix sound was. It's still kicking the starter to give that engine crank over a little bit. That's still wear and tear on the starter. Every time you stop at a corner, if it kicks that starter back on when you start back up, that's like starting your car every time. That's more wear and tear on a starter. And they might have made them a little bit better, but I can't see them making them that much better. Those appendix go out all the time.
I can tell you what though, on these new cars with the auto stop, that's what auto stop is. And ever since that shit came out, I have not had one customer come in that needed a starter replaced. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's nuts.
Well, the ones that I used to have transmission wise, Tim, you take off the transmission pan and there's just a little slip on spot that the filter sits up in there. And then there's usually a magnet down on the tray to keep all the metal shavings out. But that was all your transmission. It was just a thin square filter that slipped up in there, had one little plug that went on it. That's the ones I've always changed.
Oh,
I got this, and I was noticing like 45, it kind of chugs a little bit, but it was after that freaking the pack was my damn coil pack. That's the word I was. The coil pack was changed is when I noticed it doing it. It wasn't doing it before, so I didn't know if it was the transmission maybe needed cleaning or whatever, or if it was something else. And I went in for a transmission and oil filter change and all this and that, and they're like, "Oh, you don't have a transmission filter." I'm like, "Well, then it's probably not that. It's probably something a little bit deeper than that." And so I don't know. I might make it through winter without having to do any transmission repair.
You know what you do, Mike, is you fucking go buy a decent extended coverage warranty for like
And then go turn it in real quick.
$1,500. Yeah, and then when your fucking transmission goes and need $4,000, boom, it's there.
Well, I don't know when it's going to go though. I mean, it ran all the way down to Florida and back and went through the mountains and everything, Adam. It's been doing it all summer.
Might be fine. It might just be the character of the transmission.
It just hits that certain point in that like shift gear from the high to the next one down or whatever. It's like it doesn't want to kick back and forth to get that kick down gear going or something. It might be something they even did when they were in doing the fucking coil pack, checking coil packs, that they pinched the cable or something, and my kick down cable's not quite right or something. I know there used to be a kick down cable on carburetors. There was an extra cable that pushed that choke open, this type of thing, to get that airflow or whatever. They call it a kick down cable.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's the same in these fuel injected shits or whatever, but
No, I'm not even a little.
I don't know shit about motors no more.
Oh yeah, they're completely.
If it ain't got a carburetor, I can't touch it.
Oh yeah. There's. I see. Oh, that's funny, dude. Because my technicians at work, if it's got a carburetor, they can't touch it.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with it anymore. They're like, what points?
Oh.
What are those?
Can't
Hold on, I seen
Oh.
something about that in my classes back in the day.
Oh yeah, not their fault though. This is how they learn. This is the new shit they work on.
Yeah, so now it's straight into the case. So it's not one that you change normally. It's a mechanic issue. Yeah, it's transmission repair shop. That's what it comes down to. Well, guys, it's 4 after 10.
Yep.
And I know Adam's got about 2 swallows left of that beer, unless he's grabbed another freshie.
I did. I brought 2 of them with me. That's the second one.
I'm still sipping at this one.
Oh, I know.
But I know it's getting dark out there, and I need to get out there and cover that.
Oh,
bike
it's
up,
it's dark out there.
yeah, it's dark. I got some porch light and whatnot. Hopefully that'll help out. It's parked out there on the side yard towards the back door. So
Oh yeah.
turn on that backlight. I should be able to see enough. But Tim, get with us. Lon said he can fly Saturday. So if we can make arrangements to try to get up, if we go flying, man, I'd like noon, 1 o'clock would be a good time to meet somewhere to fly. Even if we got to leave before noon, Adam. I say Adam because I know how slow you are in the mornings, bro.
I'll get up like I'm going to work, dude.
So let's try to figure out where we can go fly. If we can go fly Saturday and try to make arrangements to see if Lon can come up, and I think it'll be a good day. Maybe do some barbecuing or something.
Oh yeah. Hey, we always can go to Parts Park. They got a barbecue there and everything.
You said last weekend Parts was full too, though.
It was full.
So I mean, that'd be harder to find something to fly around over there if it's full than Emerson would be.
Yeah, but if 4 of us show up at that little shit fucking park.
Yeah, but if we get there early enough, we can take over. It doesn't matter. Right.
Take over. We're here for fuck yeah. You know.
Absolute. What's going on, brother? Just getting out of here, man. Kicking off for the night. We've done like 3 hours tonight, so we're gonna call it good. got some things I got to catch up on around here, but enjoy, folks. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. It's supposed to be wonderful in Michigan, so we're going to try to get some flying in, and enjoy the adventures, because we're getting ready to start adventuring over here. It looks like on a bike, so it could be fun. Could be fun. It's going to be a summer of entertainment anyway. Hopefully, I don't crash.
Wear a helmet, dickhead.
I do.
Good.
I wear a helmet when I ride a bicycle, dude.
Yeah, that shit sounds.
That's straight up. It's not about me. It's those other idiots that pull out of driveways and everything else everywhere else.
You're not.
That's what I worry about. It's not me.
No.
So, either of you have any Mobi 7 motors? I got 4 motors for a Mobi 7. They're on my Mobi, but I don't fly it. But I think I need to replace them.
Tim, that's the one thing I did not buy extra for that.
So maybe we can work something out, Tim, and I can hook you up some motors or something cheap, and I can buy some new ones or something. I know one of them's got to be bad, because, man, I'll tell you what, the last time I flew it, there was so much static into my video. I know it's a motor. Their bushing's not bearings, so they wear out fast.
Well, that's like that larva mic I got. I think I fucked those motors up when we went to Monitor Park there, and I was hitting underneath those benches.
Probably smashing it into the ground a couple of times does that, you know.
Yeah,
Upside down, 60 mile an hour. It tends to do things to things.
I think it was those benches, because that's when it started to fly for me.
Yeah, that could be too.
I ran right into that fucker full speed.
Oh, look at that. It took the whole show, but Lon found his handlebars. Hopefully they're a good price and you can get them shipped easy enough and all that good shit. Lon, we'll get with you, man. I'll let you know where we're going and see what's going on. And this Saturday or Sunday, let's go. Okay. So we'll figure it out and let you know for sure, Lon.
Oh, yeah.
Give you some heads up and advance notice so you got time.
Dude, it's gonna be beautiful. We
just remember he's got a 2-hour drive up this way. So
yeah,
if we can go down that way, it's even better for him. But
if he comes up here,
he's also said he'd come up to Midland a couple of times now. So we'll see.
If we go to a park that's closer, because I'm not driving 2 hours. If we go to a park that's closer, I'll buy all the food and grill it.
We ain't worried. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna do it anyway. You know me. I gotta eat.
All right, boys. Happy flying, man.
Later,
We'll see you next week. Oh, I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. That's the one I wanted. All right.